Did you see that Ilsa is actually the most popular character in Master right now?
I'm not really surprised, like, considering that's still the most recent character out on there, and people have been trying to learn. She's great fun, honestly. Like being able to, I like a character with a strong 2H and being able to like try and shoot from a distance on that. Ilsa holds down that on that. You got the jumping U to like on the approach as well. Especially if you can get the setups with the Truth Duke in there and you get the hit, it just feels so good to do.
Yeah, she's got a lot of good stuff going for her, but so does Grimnir. Just one of those class, I'd say, always top tiers currently. Ooh, all right, gets the jump in here for Yohiza. Going to the corner. Plus.
Yeah. Oh, we got the 668, but we're going in for the even song afterwards. Going to get DP'd out of the situation by Yohiza. But we're going to get put themselves into the corner thanks to the power of the glyph. So we're going out for just a short bit. 2H says, hello, how are you doing? Let's go and check out the eastern corner.
Yeah, one of the most satisfying A tier hits is from Ilsa. I feel like she has just a really spicy combo off of that, but we are going to guard cancel out of the corner. Tries to bait out a tech, but not going to happen. Good in tier yet again. Probably will not be able to finish even with the... Oh, we're going for it. 50 meter online.
Taking it.
Yes! At the end. Didn't even need to use meter there at the end. I've noticed this week that I am terrible at being able to figure out... Those points always just throw me off. I feel like...
Oh. Yeah, like with the burst removal on there, you like, especially with like the amount of bullets you have left, increasing all the damage on there. Good routing from Dragon to make it happen. And it's coming on. Oh, with the follow-up with the Shadow Eaters on there afterwards. Gets set up again for the reset. Oh, Dragon, you're feeling away right now.
Yeah, I don't think that you can DP that frame 1. I think you land and you block it on landing, which means that frame 1 you won't be able to use UDP in that situation.
Yeah, that's definitely very rough to deal with here, especially from a high-flying character like Grimnir on there. We saw earlier on getting, like, be able to set up some of the glyphs, but maybe had some bad positioning, was trying to maybe switch things up, and did not work out very well. Like, 2H comes for us all in the end. Dragon's we're gonna let the intros rock for a little bit as we think through our plans. Let's see where we go from here.
Believe in victory.
Yeah.
Battle 1.
I think giving you a little bit extra time could definitely be helpful, because I think there's a lot of things that we're having a hard time dealing with it, right? I like the start off with the zoning, because didn't show a lot of that in that first game. Just a lot of that rush down coming through, and we're going to see it yet again, finding it with the 2L setup into the meaty. Yet again, gonna find the counter hit.
Yeah, almost spent all of the bullets as a result of that. One more to go, enough time to set up the Truth Duke, and gonna go ahead and get it with like just the grab, so like doesn't get anything off of it, of course. It just was a little bit too early, but we just go in for another grab, bring it down on there, Dragon up another point.
Yeah, I didn't even have to reload the entire round. Just doing a great job of keeping him in the corner.
Now that's the beauty of using Shadow Eaters too, because you get the you reload, like your stocks immediately fires about 3 of them at that point, and again, there it is. It keeps on working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. I wonder if that's weak to delay tag. I can't remember. It might just become immediate at that point, even more immediate. Okay. Oh, there we go. Not gonna get hit plus frames, but is gonna set up the Truth Nuke. Okay, a little bit too far. Explosion not big enough, but the mash comes in. Dragon.
Play. We're gonna half load the intros here. We're just gonna let you like see and like talk it through until we begin on it. But yeah, this is how it kind of goes. We try to find until we find a match available on it. Right now with the EX Ear Ranger, let me go ahead with the follow up on here. Enough time to set up the mine, keep a plus after.
Yeah, I like going for the Oki because you know the character like Gran loves to use that DP to just, you know, get out of the corner for free, and then they're back to playing the game. Okay, safe. Oh, good punish.
Yeah, nothing on the 668 coming in from Vallhala in there, and I like that, like, we were able to kind of push away and get back into it, but Ilsa wins a lot in these battles here, being able to throw out the Sacred Hell, try to get the throw, set the mine for plus, but hold on, did you stop in time? Yo, you spot dodged it! Beautiful reaction from Vallhala. That should be the round.
Yeah, there's only one action that you can't dash block really in that situation. So spot dodge is the only option. Some supers will beat you if you try to spot dodge there, but Gran's is not one of them. So very solid first round here for Vallhala. Okay, finds the sweep. Tries to get the Oki going. The tech is going to come out in the 6XL to start Pear's pressure.
Catch it up, enough time to get the reload. We're back to 9 bullets for Vallhala. We're trying to get in with that 6H. Not going to get in. This time punishing by Pear. And we're going to go ahead and get the wall bounce into the corner here. You have the SPA to make it work, and you might as well spend it.
Yeah, and this is perfect positioning now for Pear. But we're just going to be mashing a wake up and spending to be able to get back to mid-screen. So, very low on those rate points, but comeback is possible. Setting up for the nuke. Has to block.
I like that using the BC away, doesn't even want to deal with the rest of the ear ringer on there afterwards to see like what shenanigans may call. Gets get the throw, get the round on here, looking good.
Yeah. Ooh, the 2M there actually catching. Oh, no anti-air coming up from Vallhala. But they are going to get the mash in again. 2M, just a great mid-range button.
Go fire it away. We're just kind of backing away, watching for a moment. We get the hit, but not the confirm. You know what? If at first you don't succeed, might as well try for it again. This time you're in a better position. Got the meter to make it happen. Just going to set up for the missile. Afterwards, get denied by the BC.
Spent, but not able to get actually back into this game. Vallhala closing it out with a dominant third round. It just feels like once Pear is in that corner, it becomes really hard for them to escape.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those situations where, and I get it. You're in the corner against Ilsa. They have a lot of tools to deal with. If the nuke is coming down, the mine is coming down at you. You're trying to either think about how can I get away from this in short order, or do I block it? Do I keep deal with the plus frames on there afterwards? How active is Ilsa going to be? So you got a lot to think about on here. But right now, we're going to get in. Use the burst removal coming in from the from Vallhala. Just gets a clean jump into the throw. Lucky break on that. We're going to block on that. You're going to have to deal with all the damage and the end of the round and everything in between.
Yeah, Pear tried to bet it all there. Get out of the corner, use DP, put a risk, but Vallhala is ready for these situations. Just great, nice spot dodge. Avoiding what our previous player was having a hard time with. That is a good whiff punish with 2M. Into the corner as well. Doesn't really have any of those cooldowns are going for overhead. That was kind of...
Yeah, goodbye to the middle part of your life bar here. And actually still going with the Shadow Eater. I like that routing actually be able to pick up and finish it off at the very end. Just needs a little bit more to finish the job on. Use the BC for Pear. Put a fireball back into neutral.
Fireball? Is this a safe shot? No, it doesn't. And it is an SSBA, so we're doing massive damage. Comeback very possible here with no points of fail.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, no. Didn't have the meter. Oh, and the block on the DP. Going to get that big counter hit. The red sparks flying everywhere.
If I remember correctly.
Battle 1.
That was was from a previous comment on like Clash for sure on that, but we got that Greg on the Anila, Mira, Misaki on the Lancelot on here, and we're throwing out the sheep right and early to the 6H. Hello corner, hello reset.
Yeah, I just wanted to say the comment Clash win just for the fact that Greg is the one doing it right now on Anila, and we're seeing it already with that frame trap being very surprising, like for Mira. Okay, TPing out of here. You don't really have to approach in this situation, and they're gonna come right to you. Good mash on the movement options. The 6U getting called out, and Greg taking that first round.
Battle 2.
Good stuff on there. Trying to. Yeah, it was Riazzo, I believe, who won Conmay Online Clash this week on there. Getting the.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, got the little extra like admission to chain shift as well on that. But right now, Mira and Misaki going to go ahead with the knockdown. Going to set up the projectiles on here one more time. But we're going to get out of the situation. Nice throw on there. Just gives away the back throw, be able to continue their turn. Trying to keep Greg guessing.
Right outside of the range of that 5L, so able to get the whiff punish. But Greg's just going to wake up with that 5L. Able to get the side switch, tries to beat out DP, but it's a little bit too early. And delayed reversal is going to work out for Mira. And now we're trying to sit at this mid-range that maybe Greg has a harder time with, but not with 2u2. Okay.
We were thinking maybe you guess now on here, but we're gonna go in with the follow-up. Mira taking that round 1-1 in this match here so far. Could have been a scary situation if they went for the 2H option on here, but blocking from Greg. We're gonna get in there. There's that 2H into the raging chain afterwards here. You're gonna see a corner.
Safe jump. It's a throw. Big health lead now going here for Greg. And Mira needs to find this comeback. Gets the jump out, but actually gets it caught on the ground trying to anti-air. So Greg will take game 1.
On the chase down with the follow-up on there. We're more than happy to chase down Lancelot in these situations here. Of course, 6XL doing the work here. Send down the sheep. Going to stop out on the way. Trying to set up that spacing a little bit with the 6-8. And we meet it again halfway on here. You're still stuck in the corner. I want you to stay there, please.
And they don't have 50 meter to go for the reversal, so had to go for something a little bit risky, but it pays off. Oh, we're back in the corner, though. And this is where Greg has been doing so well and just going for those checks. Okay. Follow-up actually catching there yet again. No punish come to you.
A little bit of delay on there. Catches Greg back into the corner, but we're going to get caught. Get interference by the sheep in here. Going to get that raging chain on top of that for Greg to get into the reset. We block on the DP. That's a beautiful set point for Greg.
Yeah, just a little bit more patience and interaction for Greg. Pays off so well. Get them that DP punish.
And that's a little bit... been holding down for the most part on there, but great 2H on there, by the way. But has been trying to using a little bit of the U skill, following up with the DP on there. With the missed on that one opportunity on there, and with just great awareness to be able to keep on going on that. Right now, we'll see that continue one more time. We'll have to go into one more interaction, I believe, on here afterwards at the combo limit.
Yes. Oh, Mira is trying to play this very slowly. We'll get that first throw. No DP coming off of Greg. Just a lot of patience, and it pays off. Greg 2-0. And I believe 2-0 in Lucilius earlier this week in Curry. I can't remember, but you know, there are a few of them out there, so I'm sure Tiempo has the resident experience needed to pilot, but you know, still goes player by player. We'll see if Mimmit has the right stuff in order to take this match. That's a good start. We're going to be able to get a lot of those blade levels going.
All right, check it out with the mid. Going to come in, just use the BC, deny it. Doesn't want to deal with the corner anymore on here. Just going to keep it to that far range. The Star Chaser going to catch Mimmit a little bit off guard. Could go with that throw and get called out by skill coming in from Mimmit.
Thank you, Toriku, for the raid. We're just in the middle of our latter portion of the bracket, so enjoy Granblue. Enjoy tournaments. We're getting a lot of action for another few hours. This should be dead.
Thunderbird. Yeah, you get the cinematic and everything in between. TiempoGris does definitely call it for this first round. Yep, they're the magic letters.
The ability of Delta Clock just enables so many, just so much damage, I could say.
Oh yeah, being able to go one attack higher on that. It's like, oh, I got Delta Clock. Hold on, you're getting the heavy attack. You're getting dash heavy on the follow up on the potential on there afterwards. And we go ahead. Get the back throw in here to the 6XLs. Want to get the confirm on there after with Star Chaser. Putting in the corner, and we call out the Abyss timing coming out from Mimmit. It's going to be more devastating damage in the favor of TiempoGris.
Yeah, full. Has all those points online, so it won't be death. Look at that damage. Just trying to get this 3-touch going. Very close.
Farlight is going to seal the deal, though. TiempoGris taking game number 1.
Yeah, we haven't really seen Mimmit like start the moment. Like they got a little, but forcing these rounds to really go their way with heavy momentum that Lucilius is just really good with. But they are trying to play a little bit slower and not get caught out by that the rush down. And right now, Tiempo getting the command grab, Delta Clock online.
Oh, we're flying Delta right now. Where are we going to go with it? We're holding it down. There it is. Activating onto the side. Happier Life Bar is already gone, and you have the SBA to stamp it onto the envelope.
Big match. 5H is going to be pressed on the walk-up throw. And the full conversion. Only one land level game, though, with that conversion. Okay, we are going to be able to get the hit grab. That's set up for the stance. Are you dead? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. And that's been a problem in this matchup here. Mimmit's not been able to get that blade level really going to where like Lucilius can be incredibly scary from that later on here. Right now it's been the TiempoGris show. We get the confirm from 66L, and we're gonna see it one more time. We're not quite in syndication yet, but the rerun's still going.
Yeah, I feel like they need to be a little bit more aggressive in these situations. Try to get some of your levels up, because right now there's just no momentum going in their favor. They try to extend their pressure in that situation. Not working out. Okay, here we go. Big conversion. Try to go to the corner.
Once again, though, we're going to go with the follow-up with Brask Sword. Try to check it out one more time with a Star Chaser. And plenty of time to go ahead and get that wall bounce in here. Potentially hit the counter combo limit, and then whipped entirely on the reversal coming in from Mimmit. And that is going to be it for TiempoGris, taking that 2-0.
Yeah.
The stage here. Continuing on the ladder, got Wilnas versus Katalina.
Yeah. Mid-range master, able to press a lot of those buttons, which are pretty disruptive towards Wilnas' movement, but I think Wilnas is the kind of character where, you know what, it doesn't really matter the matchup. Sometimes he just hits you and you lose.
You are only a volcanic knee away from devastation with this character, or a lava swipe in there. Going in with the knockdown afterwards, you're still able to keep it down. Dire holding back with the block. We'll get that 6-6L coming into play. Time for Ares to come out, gets a restand on there afterwards here. Okay. They hit that combo limit pretty bright and early in here. What are you going to try to do? Try to force throw.
2 whiffs, but no punish. Right now, Purple sitting in this corner, very patiently gets the overhead, and you get the side switch off of this combo too, so very dangerous situation for Dire in the corner. Any hit here could be the end! And I think...
No, unfortunately on that, that's going to be the end, but not for Katalina. Going to get that confirmed right into the Sword of Ares in there one more time. Going to bring it down, turning things around for Dire.
Battle 2.
Was it supposed to hit like that, where they couldn't follow up?
I believe that was the second hit on that, on that afterwards, so wasn't able to get that on the follow-up there. The first one, it does get the side switch, you do get the combo routing on that,
okay.
So need to double check to make absolutely sure on that. But in the meantime, trying to roll out of the way here from Purple. Volcanic Knee trying to get in there, gets a nice little counter hit, and the combination, we get that connecting fight too.
Yeah, Dire's still alive in the corner. You have those defensive options, but right now you're afraid to press them. You don't want to overextend. There is the DP, good reaction to the mix-up. Regardless of high or low there, you can always just hit that DP in order to get the hit right now. They're spending a lot of meter to go to this corner, and they're going to have to make this perfect right now, because Purple only really needs the one hit to make it work. Good block in the low. Continue pressure, but the DP and take the round, and Purple strikes back.
Yeah, flame uppercut just at the very end on there. It's like you did that to me earlier on there, like when we returned the favor with a stamp on it at the end there. Enchanted lands, we're going to go ahead with the knockdown. Little time to get that reset on there afterwards, and we're just going to fire some of those frozen blades back into, push into the corner, but not for very long. Here comes the Hadron Smash, the side switch, and everything in between.
Yeah, whipping this matchup is dangerous. So the fact that Wilnas' moves sort of draw you backwards first before you attack can make it super perfect for finding some nice whiff punishes. 2U only needs the one more. UDP on wake up to guarantee take the turn back, but we're gonna mash with that 2L to get the win.
Yeah, you were saying it earlier, like you got to deal with, but not only Catalina's long, like the projectile range on there has like really good long range, like mid-range buttons, I should say, on there, being able to get away from some of that if Purple tried to go in there, maybe try to do 6XL to mitigate the projectile damage on there, maybe get caught by that and the follow-up with the Channel Lens. But right now, we got that Sword of Ares. We're going to go back into that westward corner, get the check on here, get the 6XL to begin the Reign of Terror yet again.
And honestly, Enchanted Lands is a really good move to deal with some of this neutral stuff, because it is a move that really does not care about a lot of those just random special moves. We're gonna find the U low, and then getting the overhead as well, not able to get the full conversion. We're still going to safe jump them in the corner, both with 100 meter and SSBA.
Oh, and we canceled out through the wall of light on there. You're still active in that time here, and Purple was able to go ahead, get the confirm on the SSBA, striking down the set point.
Yeah, I feel like you really have to respect the meter in that situation, because any overextension will do what just happened, which is get you killed. But Dire is still in it. I feel like they've got the right stuff right now, but Purple is sending them to the corner. Enchanted Lands will get Dire out of that situation.
Early spot dodge on there. We're going to block the flame uppercut. That's going to give Dire a really big chance to maybe turn things around here. Get an ample opportunity after the Emerald Sword. Trying to check that one, but got caught with the overhead. Maybe trying to be a little bit too proactive. That's going to give Purple more than a chance to get through the corner on here. Blocking on the DP on the reset, and that's going to be it. Purple 2-0.
BlaQNYC?
Yeah, BlaQNYC with the level 2000 Gran, according to the screen on there. So definitely put in a little time with this character. Get SickAlternative and the Siegfried out into play, and we're playing with those projectiles. Ahoy.
We tried to RPS around the dash up, but Black is not going to let that happen.
Oh, no, like it's such a good button to deal with. A lot of options that characters come in with there. You're trying to jump in there, you still have to force the block on there afterwards. You get in with the follow-up on here into the corner we go. Just going to rip the lane into the throw, but a nice little whip punish in there. Black trying to get another one in there in the long run, but not having to deal with the Siegfried pressure yet again.
Just trying to go for the walk-up throw. Perry is not going to be the second. They're not going to do it the second time. Still combo to go. Out of time meaty. And Black is at a severe disadvantage in the situation. Not blocking their toes. And that SickAlternative is going to take that round one.
The dash low in there always got to go such a long way. But we get the first hit in the favor of BlaQNYC. We're just going to go in, get another throw back into the corner. But get out with it. GG out here.
Oh. You Fireball actually catching the situation. Blocks, no DP in the situation. SickAlternative going for a combo extension. He's going to mess up though. We're back to even basically 2U. Alright. Get the low.
Oh, we got caught in the air on the follow-up on their SickAlternative. Doesn't need an alternative in that. Just going to finish it out with the Raging Chain. Just going to get that job, and we're immediately rematching. We're just going back into the thick of things.
Oh, good jump. Calling out a little bit of some of them just doing things right now. Getting the throw as well. So much momentum right now for SickAlternative. BlaQNYC is stuck in this corner, finally escaping with the 2-3-6U.
Yeah, that was a great spot dodge on the melon off too, coming in there for BlaQNYC. We get the confirm out there, but you know what? Get denied. Yeah, we're gonna force down the BC. Very expensive on there, back at 1 BC, but we may have made it worth it on there thanks to the spot dodge and the follow up. You have the SBA. Just make sure the job is done. Round for BlaQNYC.
Able to make it through a little bit of the some scary moments there, but gives them enough confidence to play aggressive at round start. trying to get their pressure started before SickAlternative can get too much momentum. Hey, nice check with the 2M. Now you're in the corner.
Yeah, you force Sickal to spin a little bit of meter, but the Orkin to parry follow up on there. Catching Black, trying to get away on it. Not for very long though. We're going to go ahead, get that confirmed into the DP. Try to check with the third strike situation.
Ooh. I think you're dead. Able to find it. So Black able to take a game back to bring us to the third game. Our first third game, I believe.
Yeah, it's been very quick for that reason as well on here. So like more games, more fun on that. Immediately going in with the dash heavy option in there. Sick is not taking this line down.
Yeah, trying to end this quickly. Oh, a little bit too far for the conveyor grab.
Oh,
very ambitious.
I believe though, I believed a little bit. We're like reaching all the way to the top shelf to make that happen. Unfortunately, Gran was there to stop it. Call on mom.
The command grab and the counter kind of are good ways to make sure that they don't do the counterplay too often, but they're presenting them a lot already right now. Frame trap, what you pressing? And SickAlternative will go on set point.
Battle 2.
Yeah, it's been interesting kind of showcasing the skills. Like we've not been really seeing a lot of Vaseraga coming in from SickAlternative. It's been mostly like either the Nelnob, the projectile, or Orcon on there. Going to go in with the follow-up. This time going to get the confirm. We're going to get that corner as a reward as well. Check it out one more time. Blocked on the 2U, but we are
guys, come on!
That's an expensive handshake. That's a very expensive handshake. You're showing off your Rolexes right now. That's what you're doing.
Black is going to at least have that SSB A online, so this next hit is never going to happen. SickAlternative with the 2-1 victory.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Yeah, we're letting the intro rock just for a little bit on it. But yeah, Sandalphon got, at least in the and a couple of patches ago, some interesting things in there where the different elements have different effects, and like more encouragement to go into that than just use fire like it was when the Sandalphon first just came out. But you have to deal with Lowain, the terror of the high seas, the skies even, of Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising on here. We go in, we got that combo limit research set, but Sammy and Tommy on there, and we get the hit. Here we go again.
Yeah, setting it for more set play in the corner. But the tech does mean it's going to end. Oh, good catch on the dash, and you're able to get the side switch as well in this situation. But with punish, with the wheel, and that should be all you wrote. Alf with that first round.
Nice recovery on that ultimate wheel, saving it at a time where Vallhala fan started turning things around a little bit. Going to get the 6XL early on, but the parry says, no, get off of me from Alf.
Oh, a 6XL hit in the corner is going to be tons of damage, but this set play is what's important, especially for a character like Lowain waiting for DP again. 5L, Clash, and that is going to be a counter hit in this situation. Doesn't quite have SSBA.
Oh, we got the follow-up into, there is the SBA rather. We're going to go ahead, bring it on down here. Goodbye to the middle part of your life bar, and 1 GG, just an extra good measure. But the human pyramid attack is stronger!
Oh,
could have been worse.
Yeah.
Could have been a lot worse. Oh no!
Say that. Of course, whiffing the DP. I don't know if it's the right thing to just try to spot dodge the entire, all of them. Definitely, like, if you can, I would just react to the, like, you know, you try to react to the low. Oh, that's another DP ripped, and another DP missed right now for Vallhala fan. Not looking good right now.
Yeah, and it's tempting, right? Like, you see human pyramid attack, and you're like, it's time to play the minigame. You want to be the person who gets away from all of that on there. And Vallhala did a mix of it on there. We got the blocks, and we're like, unfortunately, with that final 2 hits was all that needed to get the full add up on there. We'll get the help with a little bit from our friends into the Raging Chain for Alpha, and we're moving on to set point territory.
Yeah, you want to respect the set play because that's usually better. But in that situation, I mean, get the cross up, able to get the corner combo because of it. Okay, good patience. Lowain needs to start the comeback here, and the 5H counter hit in the corner. Gonna do some real damage to that health bar.
That's one of the things that it's really fun to do with Sandalphon on this, but going back into the corner. Katalina bot holding it down for plus frames. Get denied with the BC. Get onto the other side here. We're trying to change it up here. Alpha's more than cautious on that, but hold on. Belial fan gets the hit, wearing count and stays alive in this match, this set rather.
Yeah, I like the chase down idea there. You don't want to let them set up for free, and you don't want to let them just do anything there for free. The jumps, trying to disrespect the mid-screen set play. Still stuck in the corner this time. Trying not to rip the DP too early especially, and that is going to be a punish into the corner. And now Alpha's in trouble in this round. Wild fan feel like they're going to be bringing this to a game 3. If Alpha does not find something after this super.
Still a long way to go though. He might be SSBA territory on here, so we have multiple ways, multiple mini games, multiple copies of Mario Party on the Nintendo 64 to bring to the party. We're again with the Katalina, jumping over to the other side with 66H. Hold on, and we get the confirm.
Overhead. We just win raw. Alpha themselves are on the screen.
And Hollow, you were talking about character representation, and I was actually thinking the other day during the Kame Online Clash, it's like, I haven't seen Vaseraga in a minute in these online tournaments, and you know what? Obby Dobby's here to deliver. Thank you, Obby Dobby.
Yeah, I think that's partially because we've seen Blue Sky Guy do more Invincible, which I don't know how long. I don't know if that'll continue, but you know. And I haven't seen Fuse Lit in a second, but Obby Dobby here today.
Here today, representing on it, but having to deal with the whip of Iago. Has been going a long way. Did a tremendous job earlier this week alone in the Kame Online Clash as well. And going to go ahead with the follow-up on here.
Yeah.
Blows preventing Vaseraga.
I'm kind of surprised we didn't see the, because I know Iago has been, maybe it was just for Curry Cup, but on the UL earlier this week, and I think they're trying to practice it up, but not today. Taking this one very seriously. Vaseraga, always one of those characters that doesn't love fighting a character that keeps them at range and can run away.
That was a great DP on the up dog on the Battalions of Fear coming in from Obby Dobby. Trying to go for it again. Here comes the back throw. Apply the sunscreen on the Vaseraga. And going to catch it on there. Forcing the BC use it, but then gets spins. Beautiful, beautiful reaction from Iago to go ahead and take that round with barely a blip of life.
Yeah, Obby's going to be definitely, I think, a little upset with how that round ended. Just was so close to being able to take it. Not able to close it out. Okay, good find with the sweep. The 2U working out. Trying to get the stagger pressure going here for Iago. Oh, the trade! It goes in Obby Dobby's favor, trying to get in, but immediately spends the Brave counter. Does not want to have to deal with that pressure.
And I like that we had enough time in there to apply the token on there. You have to deal with plus frames from GG and the bouncy ball from this throw on here. Oh my goodness. Combo limit, here we come.
Immediately. Oh, good. Good crouch. The DP. There's no GG there. Oh, GG armor though finds the hit. And now Obby Dobby's trying to get this comeback in the corner. Starts with a command grab. Only needs a really one more hit, but Iago able to disrupt the pressure with the 5L and get game 1.
Block off the Battalion of Fear, the ultimate version on that, got the punish. That's all they needed to finish that job. Obby Dobby put in a lot of work in there, especially using the token, the sunscreen armor on there. like as on the approach, but unfortunately not for not. But we're gonna go in, try to get in with the guard crush.
Very low on Brave points right now. If you're Iago. Oh, GG. All right, GG getting revenge.
Follow the bouncing ball one more time. You have to deal with all the animals into the F. Cheeky, here we go for PMA. Follow up on trauma. You know what? Try to set it up again, but Obby Dobby's like, no, I don't want to deal with that critter. I'm just going to throw you in the corner.
Good reaction on the spot dodge. Okay, no more Brave points though for Iago. Doesn't need it. Able to close out another round, and Iago trying to speed run into a 2-0 victory over Obby Dobby.
It could happen. It could very well happen. Right now it's been pretty good and like holding it down on here. You're getting the knockdown, not quite for GG, but the X Instinction says, get off me. I want to get back to the neutral, please. Thank you.
Starts with a command grab. We're back in the corner. Plus frames. But the spot dodge prevents that. Iago is able to get side switch. So, Obby Dobby playing from the back foot yet again.
Yeah, very expensive check on there afterwards from the Obby Dobby to get out of the corner. Having to build up that meter pretty quickly on the ultimate extinction, but we're already dodging away from Iago. Going to apply that token one more time.
Alright, 2H, and the armor is going to find no wall bounce, but the round being found, Obby Dobby from the break needs to find another round to even us up.
It only takes one moment on there. You have the token, you get the super armor added for just a little bit of time, and if you're able to get that one pickup, that one hit, a lot of instinction being used as a result of that from Obby Dobby. It's been working a little bit better in these rounds. We try to go in, but nothing on the grab. PMA was ready.
A little bit too far. And you're paying the price for not being able to get that command grab going here. If you're Obby Dobby, so much safety in this situation. GG covering, unblockable.
Oh, no. Yeah, ground to normal on that going to be unblockable, so you get a little bit extra hit. Could have been a little bit worse though. You're still within that range, although the hits keep on coming. GG's helping out.
Yeah, you get the combo off of that. A lot of scaling in this situation. Aren't able to get the finish. He was gonna smell doom. That spot dodge, guaranteed. GG finding them. They are gonna get 50 meter in a second, but they are gonna get caught. Obby Dobby going down 2-0.
Chef versus Toan coming out in here. Beelzebub versus Cagliostro.
So, rare matchup. Yet again, we're gonna be able to see some good variety today. And it's a pretty interesting matchup, just in terms of movement, especially. Oh, catching them in the air, trying to bait them with the throw. That's a taste of their own medicine. Okay, able to catch with the spear, but Toan is playing very patiently. But no blocks from RJD.
Yeah, we got onto the other side there with that, with the setting up on the trap on there afterwards. No, get denied. All 360 no scope DP on there. Nothing on the karma, unfortunately, but we're gonna catch you all on the follow-up after spare body coming in from Toan. One more time, we should be able to finish the job on here. Yep, there it is. Bring it down.
Battle 2.
Yep, and goes out nicely. Okay, teleport backwards. Going back to the corner. Feels like Toan's really done well. Toan finally able to get this positioning. You're able to get it really early here, so the damage is piling up right now. Nice punish on the Brave counter. Just trying to play a little bit more patiently. Oh, RJ able to come out on top of that interaction.
Their body on the other side. Unfortunately, yeah, nothing going to happen on the karma. You're going to have to deal with this. But the Unisonic coming in from RJD Chef. Going to get rewarded with the corner. trying to go over that Chaos Caliber, but the Black Flies are going to be putting in the work on here, playing this like a handball court.
Full bar right now for Toan. Oh! We're able to find it, and now RGD is gonna even us up.
Battle 3. Engage.
Catches the knockdown early on from Toan. Looks like the spear coming up on there. Nice backdash away though.
Wall bounce.
Oh, holding you down. The air trap's still active on here, so you're gonna have to try to get away from the situation. You try to swipe away on it, but unfortunately, you're gonna go get hit by Toan, and here comes the STA. Mark game number 1 for Toan.
Yeah, dominant round 3. Not much RJD could get done, but
Battle 1.
still putting it right on the board, so I mean, it'd still be everyone's game, I believe. Oh, the teleport forward. Good call out on the spear. Just hold up.
Calculated, perfect timing in there, so you're gonna get the wall bounce. You have to get the side switch on here. Enough time to set up the Oki afterwards. Set up a little bit on the level 1 rock coming in.
Right range, able to get a meaty. That looked very, it was a very interesting setup.
Couple interesting setups from Toan, a way to get away from the black flies, the projectiles from Beelzebub there, especially from as high up on there. But right now, not going to have any part to do with that in here. Going to give us the confirm into the Chaos Caliber, set up with the EX one more time on here. Nice.
Okay, knock throw incident. It's been really hard for RJ to deal with these situations, and just on the ground, Toan playing with them. And what looks like maybe an RJ round right now. Toan. Oh no!
Try to get the side switch on there over, but gets denied. Almost getting pushed right into it. Having to deal with both of the air traps on there at the same time. But it's going to be the follow-up on there. Bring down the stop. Toan is going to be taking that 2-0. I'm just going to call, like, I'm going to go by, well, they have TM Opera O in the real name, so Uma Musuma names are plenty, but right now we're out of the starting game with AU going in with the noble strategy. You're getting denied by Icebound, however.
No find on the anti-air, but still going to be doing a ton of damage. Nice 2H, big counter hit combo in the corner. Get super, win the game.
You are so dead. You are the most dead you could possibly be in that scenario. Icebound with a beautiful 2H into the full confirm on there. Full control of that character.
Yeah. Getting the charge there and knowing that you can because of how close you are to the corner, that is really nice. Maybe you can combo off of the charge mid-screen with 66H. Man, this character is so crazy sometimes with their combos, and we were about to see it.
Oh, no.
Never mind.
Yeah, I did not get the reach out on it, but we do reach out with that stanky leg, the 2M to continue the combo back into the corner here. Going to try to get nothing off of the 2U coming in from Icebound. Just going to go in with that 6-6L against AU, and that's going to be it for this first match on here. The Finnish letters say so, I say so, we say so. Icebound up 1.
Yeah, trying to speed run this one a little bit, and that's been the theme today. Everybody having so much momentum going into game 2 and just continuing their dominance. 5L in the air, able to find the hit, and 6-6L in the corner. We're staring down the barrel of unlock. Okay, never mind. What am I talking about? It's round 2 time.
Yeah, like just as you say that, looking down the barrel of the gun, the muzzle flash came out right there with the U-skill Verdraga, the unblockable setup on there. Icebound feeling pretty good about this matchup here so far, and I can see why on there. Charlotta has so little ways to really get the approach in on Siegfried from the long range that Siegfried has. And we're already seeing that in full force in here, finishing off with the U skill one more time, going to block on the Brave counter.
Oh, good spot dodge. The comeback, just so much up a hill to climb. Missed DP, and that's gonna be Icebound taking a speed run 2-0 over on 7. Line up this next one super fast.
Oh, for sure. Chemo versus Chocolate on here. We got Katalina versus Narmaya. And you know what? I don't think I've actually seen the yellow color, the Princess Daisy color on Katalina. I kind of like it. I like it.
Huh. And we're going to DP.
Yeah, okay. But
this is EX Narmaya.
Oh, it is! Good eye on that. That does mean big damage, big prizes incoming on it. Just like it is in the combo. Okay, does get the recovery just in time, enough time to get the cross up, jumping you.
Yeah, and the thing about EX as well is that I noticed that it was like that did not look like her DP, and that's because it wasn't. Oh, tried to get the fireball out. Not going to work out. Strike throw in the corner. 100 meter available right now for Chocolate. 2U is going to be able to get the side switch, but Chemo does not want to block in that situation. And all points spent. Tries to get the shimmy. No punish on the 2U. And Chocolate playing very patient.
Oh, but we get that confirmed into the Swords of Ares. Unfortunately, maybe made a mistake. On the other hand, was able to block just in time. But you're in chip damage range. You just get normal damage as a result of the block DP from Chocolate.
Battle 2. Engage.
Round. Okay, we're going. He gets the 6XL. Big conversion in the corner. Doesn't have full resources quite yet, but look at this. Able to get that guaranteed Oki in the corner. Nice tech. Nice tech. Okay, and that time we get the mash. Counter hit. Actually fluffed in that situation due to the manual mash. Not manual, manual tech.
Oh, we got the reset on there, but we get the block on there afterwards here. Doesn't need any shenanigans on there afterwards. Just needs a single hit to get game one for Chocolate.
Battle 1. Engage.
I believe that might have been punishable. Okay, good frame trap. Not close enough to the corner to go for the extended combo. And Chocolate is able to almost get the jump in, but Chemo not able to finish the combo. We're still racking up damage right now. Chocolate needs a big comeback in this round.
Starting to see a lot of 6H coming out to play from Chemo as we go on down here, but reaching out, catching in the air. This time going to be all Chemo all the time. Doesn't even need the follow up. Nice.
Battle 2. Engage. Great.
5H round start.
Okay, nothing on the Fuka. Just going to be using the BP early on there just to reset that back on here. Confirmed by Chemo. This is going to be very nice, but again cannot finish the job just because Narmaya was already up in the air.
This could be a big combo, especially in the corner. One of those characters that loves to kill you off of some very fancy looking combos.
Oh, a little too high, unfortunately. Couldn't complete that one as it was written out. But we're going to go in with the confirm in there from Fuka. There we go, SBA. Set point for Chocolate.
Yeah, good recognition that you can get the kill from that range from Chocolate. Because now you're on that set point.
One advantage of the EX Narmaya too, having access to 5U on the Setsuna. Beginning a big job, and this is where the damage comes in big time. And the corner on top of that here. We're not quite done. We just hit the combo limit at 30.
Yeah, fancy combos, like I said. All right, Nash on wake up. Are we going to be able to finish it off? No, still needs one right now. And Chemo trying to get back in here in that throw range now.
Got it.
No range.
Got a significant life lead on here. Winning down just a little bit. We're going to get the challenge with the apex of nothingness coming out into play. Chocolate minus 25. Showcasing the Shark versus Fox Fu. Ancient tradition right now between these two, Ryan and Katsumi. Here we go.
The costume. You know, maybe I needed to pop in and see some of these costumes. My God. Oh,
the side switch on. All right, I see you Katsumi, but unfortunately, Shark is going to get in the way. A little bit of a 2M into the dash attack, but we get that confirmed where it counts in there. We're trying to get the reset, and there we are. Tag, you're in.
Excellent.
Yeah, going for the BC throw bait as well. So, okay. A little bit of a range that Meg has a hard time, but 6XL is the perfect starter for them in order to get this first round on the board.
I feel like Meg is one of those characters too that as soon as they can get started with their game, you're really having to play to their tempo on there. You're trying to find where some of the strings are being open on there. Like the far M, for example, it's a really good button. It pushes Meg a little bit forward on there, but you got to really watch out for it if you're trying to whiff punish or trying to get around that to take back your turn.
Yeah, I love the patience and defense there, by the way, on Ryan. You might be tempted to try to press in those situations, but that's what UL is really wanting you to do. So, looking like Ryan is able to set up yet again, and in this mid range, not much UL can really do either. Okay, DPs keep Katsumi in the corner right now, 2H preemptive, and able to beat out the cannon as well. Looking like maybe Katsumi's round.
Option for the follow up on there afterwards. Here we're gonna go and try to get that left side corner. Try going for the overhead attack too, but we're getting away from it thanks to Katsumi.
Oh, that's the right hit though. Able to get the finish. Playing a risky game at that point with such low health. But Ryan putting game one on the board.
Yeah, we're trying to use some of those options that UL has to kind of mitigate, do a backsway, with the Hanarashi, for example, on there, or the Gran. But it wasn't really happening much for anything. It was just Ryan was able to make that happen on there. Katsumi on the UL was not able to happen, but we're switching to the Ilsa for our third Ilsa of the evening, Hollow.
Record. Preemptive DP, and then gonna reload at the mid range. I feel like this is a good character as a counter pick, but still gotta close it out. Yeah. Make it work.
You can at least play a lot of the range in there. We're going in for the big Sacred Hell, the U-skill version of it from a distance. And be able to get these confirms may go a long way, but you got to worry about the U-skills of Ryan. Going to go ahead, take over the corner on that, and we actually catch with the delay on the Mari fire out here. Oh, that's big.
I gotta say, Mari is not a lot of people don't really consider Mari the best tool because of how slow she is. But you can see it here. She can still do work in the neutral with the right play, especially. Just Ryan making her look so threatening.
That is for sure. I think a lot of people who have been playing Meg, they're like, oh, don't even bother with Mari. Mari's not worth it in that. But it's just how you use the tool in these situations on it. Unfortunately, going to get hit with the even song coming in from Katsumi. May be able to turn things around here. Just enough time to reload thanks to the mind. Baits out the grab and hello. Okay. Here comes the combo.
Yeah, not over yet. 6XL just not great on the scaling. And we're going to super jump out of the corner, but okay, we're getting caught yet again. Are we going to be able to find the kill? I think we're a little early on the... Oh, yeah, we're still good. Has the bullets to be able to close it out. One of the nice things where if you have the resource, just can do so much more damage than any of your combos.
Oh, definitely. Even with the scaling on hand on that, you don't have to worry too much if you have the bullets at hand on there. We're trying to backdash away from it, but we're going to be able to challenge the 6XL coming in for Ryan as we go out back into this corner.
strike throw situation in the corner, you're gonna be able to set up Mari. So we're gonna wait for the DP. 2M? 2M is just such a nasty button. Reload at long range. 2M yet again. Just as the check. Low crush coming in. And Ketsumi looking good in the corner.
And this has been the trial at baits out the throw. I feel like I'm seeing the silhouette of the last round coming back into play here. May be able to finish it out into a 1-to-1 scenario if you finish your play. Yes, you do. We got ourselves another game 3, Hollow.
Yeah, they wanted tech there, but I feel like you're committing pretty hard in that situation without just doing like a fuzzy tech in that situation. You have the health in order to gamble. You don't need to just, you know, you don't need to stand tech, especially in that situation. But okay, this is going to be a good start right now for Ryan. Able to set up Mari mid-screen, get a bit of plus streak going. But 2M yet again? What? It's that bug.
Oh, would have been a perfect opportunity to do the 2H, but just did not believe on that. Goes into the even song, catches on to the other side with a second hit of that. And we're already going ahead spinning up some of that Sacred Hell again.
No confirm from Ryan. And Ketsumi's going to take full advantage. Brown is going to be one here in the corner. Late super. Still gonna be able to close it out.
All right. Sat point in coming in here for Ketsumi. Well, actually going to be able to go ahead with the follow-up on there. Even song, will continue on it. Extra hits thanks to the follow-up on there for the combo limit.
For him though, Ryan's not out of it yet. Gets caught.
Blocks it just in time. Unfortunate, but the throw in there going to go in with the far M coming in for Ryan. Gets the Knight immediately with the Brave counter.
Oh, that should be it. Has the meter as well. You can just go for that 236U if you wanted. Not gonna need it though. Kitsumi.
Let's go. Top 8.
Victory. Battle 1.
Yeah. We saw a little bit of UL earlier, but you know, hardcore rushdown character, always be in your face. Haven't seen a lot of her lately. There's just a lot of good rushdown characters to choose from right now.
And Seika early on with the Rhapsody going to go ahead and deny the Fox lane from Viral early on. That's incredibly important in this matchup because Viral is going to love those plus frames on it. Right now, we're not going to see any of it. Spear of Arvis is having all the work, all the fun, all the activities. As we go on, just goes in for the reset, but gets nothing, just waiting it out.
Yeah, before we get too late, okay, never mind. It's looking like Vidro's trying to turn the temperature up right now. Okay, immediate guard cancel. We're trying to keep that lead and get into the space. 5H actually catches there.
A neutral jump on there. Like, actually going to keep Zeta out and into the corner, but we're going to get that confirmed. Holding down with the Infinite Wonders to try to bait out any sort of option.
Keep their turn, backs up, waits for the anti-air, and gets it. Seika able to hang on to that round 1. But it was bumpy. Vidro will do a lot of fancy stuff. Good punish, get the throw, get the safe jump down. And that is going to be an important hit there to be able to get this corner control. Get them that additional pressure. Immediate guard cancel out of there.
We cancel out on the Infinite Wonders. Like on the other, we're going to catch it onto the other side. Put yourself into the corner, no big deal. We're just going to get out of it, fight out with a full combo. Take the westward corner for ourselves.
In stance here, very threatening, able to bait out that DP, but is still able to reverse out of the corner. Seika so low on health right now, +4, waits for the option, but still, Seika coming out on top of the situation, tries to face me out. The patience right now from Vidro will pay off though, eventually finding the dash back.
Yeah, a very, very nice call out on there for just like holding down, waiting for Seika to line down the Gurren at the very end on the approach. But this time around though, Seika with the counter hit on that block, like on the big punish in there going in. Try to go in for empty low, no dice.
Yeah, these big hits really matter because I feel like there's always a lot of these small interactions in this match and not a lot of these big combos. So whenever you get them, it means that you can take a lot more of these hits and still have that lead. Nice throw, able to get the punish and go over the double overhead, and Seika closes out.
That was a beautiful punish on there after just getting the confirm and being able to get that happening just in close combat. That's what, like, Seika's been going in for a lot of like the Spear of Arm, especially the U-skill version of it, getting those confirms where they count, but Vidro not out of it without it. We're going overhead, 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 overhead. We're speaking the language of love here.
And yep, going right back into it, tries to counter, not working out, and a UL round, I guess. You know what? We don't block them or overheads.
Throw is kind of like an overhead if you really think about it. Just, you know, you gotta really put it in the noggin. Really. I swear.
Good with punish.
Oh, we were a little bit too early on the follow-up on there. Seika just let loose after the follow-up on the Rhapsody. But not for very long here. We're going to get that confirmed. Fox Flame's going to extend it out a little bit longer, and we'll catch it out with that far L.
Stand. Okay, no combo off of that, but you still get this pressure. Not able to bait out the counter. The +2, the low in that situation, sometimes you will be able to bait out the reversal, but I think it's a little bit harder against a character like Zeta. But Vidro still closing it out, making it 1-1. This is first of 3 in top 8, so it will be a longer match regardless of what happens.
They're going to have to think about all these options on here. It felt like in that very first match, like they almost didn't want to approach each other. Now they're just up in their face, as we see right here. Trying to bait out the options. Backdash into the infinite wonders here. Seika is answering for answers.
Yeah, has the 236U on deck, able to get that full punish, but here's Vidro's answer back. Doesn't quite get his health lead, but this pressure's been so hard to deal with. But immediately, Seika has the answers on Wake Up, going for that throw, able to get this confirmed super and get that round 1 on deck.
I do like the follow-up, like the 2U option in there, being able to cancel that out. Still one of my favorite combos in the game to deal with from Seika. But we're trying to take that lead on here, right? Getting denied. Doesn't get quite the follow-up on the Fox Flame. Going to give Seika a full opportunity to go and get some retribution of their own.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I feel like Seika's a little overzealous with those counters, trying to bait out anti-air, but you know what? Still able to work out in the end. 2M finds a long-range combo, and you should be able to get the kill here off the super. Yeah, I was going to say, I think you still needed to spend a point there in order to get the win.
Oh, we get the cross up onto the other side here. Down and not out. We're going to spend 1U skill. Doesn't get quite all the entire range in here, but we use the PC and get away. The low from Hanarashi. Going to escape from that. Not for very long, though. We get the button that counts on their Seika, taking the lead.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Maybe able to get this juggle combo. Oh, messes up though. I don't think they wanted this cross up, but they're still able to find the stagger pressure on Wake Up. Plus, we're just gonna counter right after. It's like previously Vidro had been trying to bait that out, but not this time.
Going forward here, Arvis in here, just trying to get that distance where it counts. Rhapsody is back on the table here, and we've been very aggressive with it in this round here so far. Into the neutral jump, going to get denied by spinning the BPH, but we're going to answer the Fox Flame with the SPA, and that's going to be more than enough.
Yeah, I like the answer there, because you've seen Vidro go for so many of these pressure resets. It's kind of one of those things that UL really is incentivized to do. They only get a lot of those plus frames, but they always, if they go and they are plus, they have gaps. And right now, Seika trying to find the closeout here in the corner. Still needs a little bit more, but looking good to do it.
Oh, but we bait out, like, to try to reach out a little bit too close to the sun there, and waiting near the sun on the orbit of Mercury is Zeta. Seika going to go with this SBA, and that's going to finish the job for game number 3, 3-1. Seika over Beatrix. PC, sorry. I don't know why. That combination is perfect. Immediately going level 1 Meteorite, going to set it down there. Perfect positioning in there to go ahead with the 6-6H and there into the corner with the bedrock blast contact. And you go ahead, clap your hands, say yeah, bring it down. On that, you have the Meteorite in place. So that does mean you get a full combo. Goodbye to the middle part of your life bar.
Full damage accepted there, and you're okay with losing a point because look at this health lead, and this should be it right now. B-Tatsu able to close it out with a almost. Oh, okay, it is a perfect.
Yeah, and went in for the the glamour shot at the very end with the muddy embrace skill version. Go ahead with the 5U, keeping Droppaletto from doing anything. Finally getting something off with the axe kick early on EX version.
Good patience from B-Tatsu, able to full punish. And look at the damage we're about to put on. Super on deck as well, so able to take off the point. We're not going to choose to, though. Use that super to maybe go for a... Okay. You know what? As I say it, just set up another one. Droppaletto, too much respect in the corner. Able to give B-Tatsu that game one.
And that's like the distance in there. Even with the U-skill version of that, I don't think it would have reached for a reversal option from Droppaletto on there. So it's really hard to fight in this range that B-Tatsu has been showcasing on here. We're going to go in with the combo limit on there. You're going to have to force that block with the 5U, then aggressive with these.
Yeah. And while I think the defense aspect of this matchup for Galleon could be bad, we haven't even seen that quite until this moment. So in the corner, it's going to be Droppaletto looking to add on plus frames. Doesn't want to get DP'd. They're letting B-Tatsu have a little space here to make mistakes, and that is going to be a great catch from B-Tatsu. Able to get across up to be able to.
That was clean. That was clean on there. But going to Primordial Grasp one more time. No Meteorite to help out this time here. It's going to get denied by the confirm in the U skill. Going to go ahead and spin all of those diamonds in place. You might as well, because that's going to give you the round. Something Droppaletto very much needed there.
Yeah, and we were talking about routing there. That was very smart from Droppaletto, because otherwise you were definitely not going to kill. Use all the resources on hand to be able to get that win, because it's been a struggle previously. All right, throw into the corner. This is the dangerous situation we've seen, and yet again, no reaction on the command grab this time, just on heavy command grab. That damage on deck, only needing one more big hit in order to get that win. All right, got a brave counter out of the corner.
Using that roundhouse fake to switch things around here. B-Tatsu already down to 1 BP on here, so extra damage is on the table. At a pretty significant life lead, though, so you're going to have to... you know what? As I soon as say it, didn't have to worry at all. We're just spinning to winning to get the back throw at the end to get another round.
Yeah, perfect spot dodge there to be able to get a full throw punish. So, Droppaletto in the corner. Has the rock set up as well. No reaction, command grab. And yep, this is going to be big damage on deck. No kill available to them. But this is still very, very bad. And yep, 5H hit, and you're dead.
I was waiting for the ultimate roundhouse thing to come out from Droppaletto, and it finally did. Maybe just a little bit too late on that, because B-Tatsu was more than ready to happily block that and get a punish on there afterwards here. So that does mean 2 up for B-Tatsu, looking extremely good. But we get the knockdown with the impact knuckles early on. No, you cannot block the command grab with the Muscle Fury. Unfortunate.
Yeah. But still, Droppaletto keeping them in the corner. This is what you need to do. DP. Gonna be able to answer back, but we're still alive and close to the corner if you're Droppaletto. Oh, that is a they tried to get their reversal out, and it's gonna cost them life. Yeah, setting up rock. Lots of patience. command grab has been so effective. So, oh, that was dangerous. If you got command grab there, you were definitely going to die.
Early spot dodge on there. We're ready to deal with it. We get caught in there by the meteorite. Like, were we trying to get something? We're trying to escape out of that situation. Unfortunate. That does mean B-Tatsu on set point.
Yeah, I think they actually tried to jump on reaction there, and they got caught. I mean, it makes sense. You're trying to avoid the command grab. That's been so threatening. But they're getting caught, trying to jump out of that situation, and now drop low. Disadvantage in the corner. And a command grab coming out. 50 meter on deck as well. So, are we going to see the win off of this? No. Still needs one more.
Scales up. There you go. Clap your hands one more time. That's a perfect. Yeah, Mars Bars on the Wilnas did incredibly good earlier this week in a couple of tournaments, including the Conmay Online Clash, showcasing all that, and of course, was also demonstrating a lot of round star volcanic knee, like we're seeing right here. And hello, Wilnas damage. How you doing?
Even on Vaseraga, it's always funny to see. And this is.
Oh, go on.
This is a bit of a hill to climb already. Oh, command grab is started.
We get nothing on the sweep in there. Just not enough time to step. Station got the soul token on in place, and there we got enough time to switch around and goes in for the scoop afterwards on the clash. Great decision from Dobby.
Yeah. And now you're basically even. You're gonna go for the ult extension, get in. Oh, good spot dodge, and able to get around the ult DP. You're dead. Dobby. It doesn't matter how big the health difference is. Dobby can still get back.
100% on there. I like to point out that this BGM is a wild pick between these two. Regardless, though, they continue the battle through the fun and thick of things on the BKT. Get the back throw, set up the soul token one more time, get the scoops.
And plus, can't press there. Dobby trying to find the right timing. Able to get this nice side switch combo.
That does hit the combo limit right in early, but you know, we get the stomp on there, force the guard crush into a confirmed nice nice follow-up in there from Mars Bar. Didn't need the cinematic or anything, you're just dead.
Yeah. I wonder what Dobby, yeah, I like that option. As you say, you want to start with some good momentum, because you've seen that if you give Mars too much of that, just the damage just becomes so hard to deal with. The long range punish, able to bait out the DP as well. 100 meter unlock.
Oh, I think it dropped. Unfortunate there. Oh no, you're on the Wilnas train. Oh no, you got on the wrong line. You got on the wrong line. You gotta get back on. Schedule.
Oh, dodge. The JU right now. Mars Bar is trying to find the right situation to be able to get the win. The block of the overhead was legendary there, by the way.
BC pushes back into the corner too. Gonna get follow-up. Draw another spot dodge on it. Want to force out the back throw. That's the only thing that's been hitting on here. Dobby gets dunked on right now though.
Oh, good block in the overhead yet again. We're going back into the corner. Mars Bar wants another chance. And it's be the 5L. Not the 5L. Well, but either way, that was insane.
That was absolutely insane. That could have gone very, even on a character with high HP like Vaseraga on there. I could definitely see a case where Mars Bar would be able to switch that over and make a scene of things on here. But Dobby up one. We're gonna get that armor hit on the volcanic knee. That's a good use of that to avoid dealing that with Wilnas.
Yeah, the super. I don't know if I agree with spending this early, because you get a point off, but you're not doing insane damage in this situation. Oh. Okay. Oh, we're gonna get... They're not gonna follow up. They want to save the meter in that situation. Still get one off of Mars Bar's guaranteed throw in that situation. Tries to get the invincible. What is that?
We got the spot dodge on the throw. We got the full punish on there from Mars Bars. Okay, I see you right now. Right now, though, Obby Dobby going to be able to try to turn that around. So he's blocking all these lava swipes. We're keeping very comfortable in the mid range for Mars Bars here.
Okay, punish. Armor still.
Catching the low option on here, but it's a little up tap.
All the blocks and the overheads going for guard crush. Probably an accident, but take full advantage.
Ooh, the backdash into the confirm to Hadron Smash on there from Mars Bar. Actually was able to get around some of the options that Obby Dobby was setting up in that combo with the Soul Forge token and everything else in between. Doesn't have enough to convert on the final line, but you don't get the throw. One more touch is what you need.
You need 2 for Chip in this situation, and it looks like Mars is perfectly okay with sitting back in this situation. No meter online right now for Obby. And the volcanic knee to finish it off.
Try to get out of the situation and get the 9. Real first of 2 hours coming because we're 1-1 now.
Okay, good catch, 5-0.
Uppercut on there. Let's keep you guessing on there, but we're going to catch on there with the low scythe.
I wonder if Obby's going to catch on to the backdashes, because it feels like Mars is relying a lot on defense. On will not reach me at this range if I backdash.
Battle 2.
Yeah, both players have been pretty active in terms of like where they want. Obby Dobby's been more about the spot dodges in between, trying to get around like some Wilnas attacks. Going to get the throw at least this time, enough time to get the soul token. But Mars Bar's been just very active on being able to try to get outside of the range and get away from the site that Obby Dobby's presenting.
Trying to guard cancel him back into the corner. Good conversion. You Extinction able to find the backdash, but Mars Bar's able to find something of their own, 50% off of that.
Oh, that was a lot of red, but we catch on the duck on there. Going to change out the options with the throw on top of that. And again, this time too far away to get the punish on the Soul Forge token. Mars Bar not going to get the punish this time around here.
They're not trying to get install up right now. Waiting very patiently. Get that soul token.
Time of the world. Next hit will likely kill if you can convert on it. You both have 3 VP, so you're probably going to see a Raging Strike, Raging Chain. But no, volcanic knee will saunter up into the corner, get caught with the low coming in from Obby.
Yeah, but only Obby's in chip range here. Has to get the spot dodge and the 5L afterwards. Will catch out Mars Bars, rescuing that round.
Got it to Pear, enough time to set up the Soul Forge one more time. Put that sunscreen on.
Block. You Extinction! It actually whips in the situation. Mars Bar's able to get out for free off that backdash, but Obby is not done. DP, go back to the corner. Mars trying to keep up the pressure right now and able to find the stagger.
That's his VA on the deck here for Obby. What are we trying to see? We're just one volcanic knee away. There it is. How are you doing?
Oh no hit confirm.
Time to go in there. DP spin on each side, but the lava swipe, the low. Obby Dobby was not checking those ankles, and Mars Bar is going to take the lead here 2-1.
Oh, Armor winning out in that situation.
kill on there. Yeah, you're going to get that little bit of a combo on there. Enough time to get the soul token on there. Reapplies it just in time. Still gets clipped a little bit, but the super armor does help out in the situation at least.
Set up for the corner, plus frames. Just going for this stagger. Oh, Obby a little bit too late on the mash. And the super will put Mars on set point.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, Dobby's got to make a change on here. Has been answering with the longer reach of from the steps into low option, but Volcanic Knee waits for no one, having to force crouch with the lava swipe on there afterwards here.
All right. Guess for set next.
Hot Dragon Breath on here. Obby Dobby is at least going to get SVA potentially shorter, but we're going to use min 50 of it for the scoop on there. Enough time to get the sunscreen back on and get grabbed yet again by Mars Bar. Back throw.
Yeah, a little bit too predictable in that. Got the big hit. We're going to the corner. 668 extension to be able to get Soul Forge online. And to you. All right, we're adding on more damage here. Going for Soul Forge again, but back throw. Very dangerous. 100-meter SSB as well. Mars will wake up DP, knowing that it'll kill through the armor to go to other winners semifinals match. TiempoGris up against Yago.
Oh, this is a very familiar matchup between these two. Time and time again. Beatrix versus Ferry coming out into play. Letting the intros rock on here.
I've seen a lot of good stuff from Tiempo recently, so I can definitely see this going either way, but I feel like Yago's just such a strong player and just a big wall against everybody online as well.
Yeah, Iago definitely knows how to keep out in a lot of scenarios. The problem that you're going to have to deal with, though, is Tiempo, you're playing Beatrix, which you have so many different options to get in on there. If you're not in the skies with Thunderbird, you're down below with the riding free on there afterwards, and you're going to have to get denied by the DP coming out from BMA. And again, it's going to go ahead and use it to set up GG. Oh, no.
Oh, no! Good use of Thunderbird. Able to almost get out of the corner. Yep, still plus.
Yeah, early on the spot dodge on there. Gets away from the first one, but could not reciprocate on that. Going to get hit with the EX Thunderbird, and down we go. The first round going to TiempoGris.
If you're asking, yes, that is Iago, and yes, their tag is appearing different because that is what their start GG says. PMA is Iago.
Yep, that is indeed correct on there. So, it's been using that for several different tournaments at the moment here. So, gonna go catch it. U-Skill Thunderbird gets the mark on there. At least gets enough for the corner. But for how long? The whip is pushing away.
I like the defense here from BMA. Just playing very patiently, waiting for TiempoGris to make that mistake, and immediately able to find it. Going for the overhead. Can't close out. Doesn't have the meter, but is very, very close to this win. Going for some chip. Nice spot dodge. Still plus in the situation, so trying to respect it, but is still going to get caught out by the low.
One more time, and responds in kind. If you're just going to get in my face with the Thunderbird, let me send out one of my friends here. They have something to say to you. Nice up, dog.
Battle 3. Engage.
Early denial with that BP, and actually get the 6XL from a little bit of a distance, unfortunately, but enough to at least get the corner.
Right, patience. They don't want to spend those BP just yet. And actually getting caught by the explosion of you Thunderbirds, so now back in that corner, throw into the safe jump, trying to patiently get out. But right now, being forced back in, UDP is going to even us up. You Thunderbird.
Oh, you Thunderbird has been like, we are we are using the option time and time again to get around of that. And this time the EX one gets failed. Going to get a punish in there for PMA. Going to dodge on the second 6XL. Enough time to set up GG. Not that you need it, because Beppo's coming in here with the vicious turnaround.
Did you see they DP'd on their wake up in order to like they tried to find L on wake up to disrupt the GG timing, but it's not gonna work out. Yako looking good. Comfortable with playing from this corner.
They basically owe rent in this corner at this point of the tournament. But the GG going to go in with the 2U into the Trom option. Going to swing away on it. And unfortunately, you still got to watch out for GG. You get the combo from the dispense on top of that. PMA, you're crazy.
Oh my, the extension. Okay, love the wake up 6XL there because you're trying to disrespect a lot of this Oki. You don't. It is a lot of it is. It looks guaranteed, but with the right tech option is not. But it is interactable. All of those options, the Ferry player can call them out. And right there, you saw the jump overhead. Make sure they had a block in that situation. Okay, good catch in the corner now.
That was a great whip punish in there for Tiempo. Trying to dodge away. This time going to go ahead and get the 6XL out into play. Spinning that EX juice all the way down. And we got the SBA. There it is. Hello, look at the... No!
Oh! It kind of looked like it was going to whiff. I was like, there's no way it's going to whiff though, right? And then it whiffed.
Yeah, I was so sure in that scenario on there. PMA was able to get out of there thanks to the DP. But we're back in a familiar situation now.
Yeah, you would definitely wish you got that hit though, because looking at how much health that PMA has left, definitely still a lot that could have been. And now it's even, and even with an Iago, a little health lead. Thunderbird, immediate grave counter.
Get the pull on right. That should not be enough to kill, but you're in the one-touch situation, and you know what? The bouncy ball may have something to say about it. Nice spreading of the needle by the riding free from Tiempo.
Yeah, basically the best situation it could have been, but is going to catch riding free with the long-range button. And a 2-0 right now for PMA. The one thing...
Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, the TiempoGris, I feel like the counterplay is pretty good. It's just... PMA is just also super good at reacting to some of that counterplay.
Has been doing a really good job of always being in PMA's grasp or getting outside of it, like forcing the block on Thunderbird to make sure that they can still be able to keep their turn on there. Just has been able to get the full conversion beyond that here. PMA's been able to just control the pace and the tempo all throughout here. Now we're going to have to deal with that. Had to spot dodge away, just trying to get a ray from GG.
Yeah. Forced to block in that situation. Just going. Force some normal interaction. It's okay. The 3-6U actually catches. Delta clock online. 50-meter online. On deck, but are we going to be able to kill? No. Combo limit reached. Oh!
Oh, we sensed something in the force with that run up and brass scored EX version on there. Just trying to finish the job at that point here. PMA probably wanting to turn this around as quickly as possible here, but not for very long. Riding free into the and I get to the projectile, trying to go in for this reset.
GG, riding free, good reaction, baited DP in the corner. This could be TiempoGris' round.
Doesn't quite build up to SSBA, and going to give a chance for PMA to turn things around right into the raging chain. Just going to keep it down. Great blocking from TiempoGris, like standing up on the FG.
2U, stay in that corner. Thunderbird is going to be spot dodged, but PMA respected a lot there. Doesn't want to get hit. Still possible for them, where it was. And TiempoGris will take one and start that reverse 3-0.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
That's what I want to see when you're still alive here. Winner semifinals. Early on the throw, gets denied on here. But unfortunately, you're going to get hit with the summon of GG, followed up with the confirm. Going to be PMA's territory right now. Stuffed out the Star Chaser from the U, but going to go in, get the Delta Clock. This could be big for Tiempo.
Yeah, I think a little bit of hesitation really cost Iago in that situation, but they still hold a little bit of health lead, walking TiempoGris down a little bit. Going back to playing some of this neutral. They're afraid of getting caught by Thunderbird at some of these buttons. Good punish. TiempoGris reaching out and able to get some of those hitboxes. It's going to set up the Super Bowl.
Oh, unfortunately, we're going to get... That was smart to use the BC in that situation. Otherwise, you were going to have to deal with the orb and ponder that situation on there. So was able to fully avoid on that and maintain on the neutral. Nice spot dodge also from the Star Chaser.
No meter on deck for either player now. Opting to spend on some of these neutral interactions. You have to be careful, though, if you're Iago. Delta Clock can always end your life here.
Goes in for the U skill, but it's either one. Going to get the vacuum away. The BC doesn't get anything for it, and we're no BP on either side, because that's going to kill with just the raw hit on there with the confirm on the grab. Nice.
Yeah. Iago was so close that round, too. But looking like we might be going to a game 5 right now. TiempoGris with tons of momentum. Well, up until then, 5L on Wake Up.
Corner switch in there. We're blocking the brass sword coming out into play here. PMA is not having this anymore. Unfortunately, going to get stumped out by the U skills by extending the whip out. Got hit by it.
Hey, we're gonna brave counter again. Iago trying to control this lead right now and only needs one more interaction. Go on step point. And there you have it.
Okay.
Battle 3.
A little bit of encouragement for the background scenery. In here one more time, just gotta keep them on the job in there. Nothing on the riding free, nothing on the throw. We're just going to tech that, and the great call out from the startup of Star Chaser. Going to get hits with PMA.
Oh, you get the dive kick hit. Aren't able to fully convert, and there's so much pressure here. Oh.
That might have been a missed input, but you know what? Tiempo will take that on here. Going to hit the combo limit pretty early with the light and brass sword to deny it with the BP.
No points on Iago right now. Will they save?
They're going for the BP option on there, I guess, trying to cover the bases, because you already have GG down below. So if they're not trying to do anything like on there, you're going to get either called out one way or the other. So blocking was the best option for TiempoGris, but still maintain it plus.
Trying to get the small health lead. Force TiempoGris to have a little more pressure. Good 2-3-6-U and able to find the hit. TiempoGris is going to game 5.
Oh, and it was just not even nah, I don't even want to deal with GG on here. Star Chaser hit PMA right before it could even reach on there. So got the 9 early on start for the round hit right into the throw opportunity here for Tiempo. And we're keep on ticking. The clock is also ticking.
Trying to hit it, and now it's PMA's turn to be in the corner to get this corner control.
The block on there afterwards, but too early on the throw, and Delta Clock was still available, so you're going to get a little bit more for this damage.
Played meaty, getting caught out by you, VP. Ooh!
You're so far away, you could react to it on that.
Pulling out the movement. Very low right now. Ultimate GG forcing out some blocks. Iago backdashing, trying to find the right interaction to be able to get the win. And there's going... We're going back to set point here for PMA.
TiempoGris has been making this hard on here, but the Star Chaser going to put in the work at least to get into the corner. DP to get out of the situation, far away from GG, but not from the whip. Oh, the spot dodge. Yeah, gonna set it up, cover with the Star Chaser on deck here. Another BP, extra damage is on the table for like if PMA gets hit on here.
All right, setting up for Super. Forced to block a little bit. Walking into the corner. And that can't be enough, but I feel like Tiempo has become much more comfortable in this position. Slight health lead still for Iago, but any hit can be super dangerous in this situation.
Keep it like out on there, and actions being sniped out of the way here. Slowly but surely, this time the Thunderbird going to make its mark. We try to go in for the throw, but the backdash into the confirm with ultimate Trome from PMA. Going to get another confirm.
And you can see here, I think Tiempo's going to be baiting over this right hit, and this could be it. SSBA available.
Oh no! Dropped it! Oh. We tried for the far 8, didn't get anything for it, but you know what? Nothing is going to happen. You're going to be able to send that projectile all the way downtown. Your Uber has arrived. Set point for both players.
Yeah, not every character can punish from that distance with a simple super, but you know what? Beatrix is one of them. We're going to our last round, and both of them are already going at it right now. TiempoGris taking some early momentum. We're in the corner and getting some damage online, but it isn't too much quite yet.
6XL. Really got to give it into the EX. We're just trying to check it out here, but beautiful spot dodge. We're not letting it work. We're just going to swing away, but not for very long. 6XL is going to meet down below.
Yeah, and they've spent all their points now, and they don't have anything to spend at this point other than meter. And you need that meter to be able to make this comeback. Look at this health lead right now for TiempoGris. Able to close it out with the command grab, and that's going to be TiempoGris with a reverse 3. All right, pass.
Before we get too far into this match, I do want to thank everyone for redeeming all those Matcherino codes. Really appreciate that from everyone. If you want to help donate, if you've been enjoying everything else to pay out the players in the end of the evening, you can go to Matcherino yourself and check it out. There's also those sponsor quests as well. But right now, Infinite Wonders are on the screen. We're going to put Obby Dobby back into the corner, and a great throw from Sega to put Obby Dobby back there again.
Yeah. This is the right range for Psycho. Just look at that punish off 236U, good reaction, and now Obby Dobby in this Oki situation in the corner. Good blocking the overhead. Now it's their turn again, but we are going to counter back in the corner.
Oh, tried to go for the grab. Maybe didn't believe, maybe couldn't make it happen on there. Just needs one more touch. There it is.
I mean, any time that Obby tried to do something at a little bit of a range, there was just a 236U. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry. The Spear of Arv is like going back and like, you know what? I'm cooking. No, wait, I am cooking. Got the confirm on the third in on the follow up on there. It's very funny to look at.
Mash really working out.
Moving on deck, and you know what? Obby Dobby is not letting Sega have a moment to themselves on here. Going to take the round just from that conversion. Love the routing there.
Battle 3. Engage.
Yeah, that was some good routing in order to get the win. Okay, frame trap, Psycha getting hit, but immediately waking up into the jump in order to put Obby in the corner into the safe jump. Not blocking the low. Lots of health still on deck. So, Obby has a few chances left, even with the super. Not going to have the meter to fully close it, so a big hit needed. But it's looking like it's still going to be Psycho.
Yeah, whenever we've had like a string of long defense coming in for Obby or getting hit on it, been starting out with the ultimate instinction on there just to kind of cover that approach one more time. Now we're trying to keep up in the mid-range, and Seika's kind of holding on their own. However, we do get that first little clip in there. Going to get the guard crush.
Try to get the punish with U Extinction, but still a really... Man, U Extinction is just so versatile. Okay, and long range command grab. Not quite in the lead quite yet, but... Oh, we're not able to get the conversion. Obby with one more chance in 100 meter, but we're gonna go for the U fireball as a follow-up. Psycho able to get that game one, but it was getting a little close for comfort.
I was getting a little bit hairy. We spot dodged on the first Infinite Wonders in there. Wasn't able to get it on the second one. Now we're into the corner. One down as we go back in here with the follow-up coming into play by Seika. Going in for the setup on there after.
And 1 point wasted in that situation is really not great for Obby. Is anytime you're being oppressed like that, it's just so hard to deal with. But alright, this is a good start. Again, you have the meter. You're able to make this comeback. Psycho getting the DP on deck. Gets the hit into the corner.
Anytime that Seika's had 50% meter, has been more than happy to spend a little bit of it. Dobby now in the lead on that, and going to be actually more than that. Going to get the round thanks to the confirm into the Raging Strike.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah. Despite the health lead, it can always be evaporated with some really good offense. I feel like that is the the lesson currently with this set.
We try to take back our turn on that, and Dobby is more than ready to go ahead and get the follow-up on here. Look at the cinematic. Get seated, get the popcorn out, take a BP.
Yeah, get themselves a really nice lead. Psycho hitting something on Wake Up, not working out. And Obby is going to even us up.
I've never actually read this quote. Like Vasaraga's not Vaseraga going like doing the "you talk too much."
Damn. I love the society talk. Like bring Ilsa in there and everybody's just afraid of Ilsa. It's so funny.
I mean, I'm definitely afraid of Ilsa in that case. There, I don't think I would survive like the Ilsa like society drill for sure on that. Nice on the triple attack into the low here. Enough time for Obby to go ahead and get the soul token. We're gonna go and use the follow up on there, but nothing on the scoop.
What is this scramble? All right, nice tech. Able to get the 2U as well. Psycho trying to get close to the corner. Good recognition. Able to get the spot dodge. Psycho playing this mid-range really well, making it hard for Obby to really get in the right range to fight back.
Excellent.
Follow up. Goes in, neutral jump into the grab. Needs only one more of those to make it potentially work here. Trying to use that 5U, but it is the Infinite Wonders coming from like almost on point on that for Seika to get the round.
Oh, good catch. Oh, the conversion into the corner. Not a lot of damage, but positioning is what's important in this situation. Able to get into the corner and stagger into 5H, the classic.
Yeah, the delay on there helping out in dividends at this point here. Has the SPA on deck, but going to hit the combo limit with that. And there it is, that conversion. More than what you need. Going to have to spend those diamonds.
Believe in victory.
Okay, Seika back into the lead. Dobby's been trying to answer for everything that Seika's been approaching on here, but right now it's been either if it's not been Rhapsody, it's been Infinite Wonders. Like the only time that with like Spear of Arvis been able to get a couple whip punishes here in the last one and have to use a soul token for a lot of the work right now.
Yeah, having to have Soul Forge up in order to like play neutral, not Katsusu, a very fun time, but that is going to be a back throw into the corner. Good spot dodge, making them spend that 50. Obby is going to be sent back out. This is routing. Okay.
Able to get it on the final one. And almost back up into FBA range on that. Going to go ahead and use 50% of that. Followed up with the Spear of Arvis. Set up with the super jump into the throw. Okay, we're kind of getting in Obby Dobby's head a little bit here.
Oh. Avoiding that throw, getting that dive kick in, and putting themselves on set point. Psycha looking to get into those loser semis. Only needs this one round right now.
Got the counter hit into it, trying to with the Spear of Arvis into the setups here. One more time, having it back on there, but you cannot escape from the raging strike. Obby Dobby with the right movement in here. Enough time to get that soul token in mid-step.
Yeah.
On top of things.
Oh no. Oh, I thought there was going to be more damage after that. Armor being spent right now. And to you, Psycha. Good response. It looked really bad at first, but this round is not over right now. And the shimmy coming out from Psycha into the safe jump.
Oh, now we're playing with the pogo stick on it. Listen one more time, and that's going to be it. Seika going to take that to move on to loser semi too, because I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, B-Tatsu on the Ilsa, Iago on the Ferry, the PMA. This is interesting on here. I guess like doesn't want to deal with it from the long range that Ferry has with the whip on there. Cannot get anything started maybe with the Galleon, like with the 5H meteorite on here. Maybe wants to go for the longer range that Ilsa has available with the Sacred Hell and other things. But right now, not going to see any of that here because now we're just in the corner getting these confirms from PMA.
Yeah, I mean we're getting walked to the corner for B-Tatsu, and yep, that's the first points spent, and Iago has no problem with doing that because this is usually their game plan in these types of player matchups where you know the other player is going to be having a little bit of a harder time on defense because of what characters they normally play. And, yep. Very dominant round. Sorry.
The thing, you're good. Like the thing I have learned from seeing every time Orb comes on the screen, especially if Iago PMA is controlling it, is it's going to be a bad time. If you try to challenge it, you probably will get hit with it. And already we're the spot dodges in here set up for the Sacred Hell into the mine.
Point spent. Setting up the drone, trying to get in. This is the throw. Not going for the reload. Nice tech on the throw. And we're going to call out the spot dodge. Not the spot dodge, the roll.
Actually keeping the distance on there just to make sure GG would touch B-Tatsu in that situation. Now into SSBA range, having to hold it down, but the confirm from B-Tatsu. Enough time to take over the corner, but not enough to get that full conversion there.
Yeah, SSBA. Such a threat right now, but 5L into confirm from Iago is even more so.
Believe in victory.
Okay, B-Tatsu looks pretty committed. And that round wasn't too bad, but you have to win a lot of them in order to win this set.
You have to win at least 3 in that situation, and here we're going to go in for the ear ringer, but not Gaspence coming in for VMA. Going to go ahead and get the knockdown. The little block on there, like the quick man beam hit like between GG there, but no matter. Back into the corner, we're going to have to deal with GG one way or another.
Oh, they actually weren't blocking GG fully in that situation. Oh, really? That worked.
Oh, we're playing some volleyball. We don't even need death. We don't need near death. We can play with our spiritual friends here.
kind of privilege was that? Okay. Anyway, we're going to the corner, spending everything in terms of our bullets. We'll have to reload on this. Oh.
Okay, the Granblue, hello. We made our piece on there. We get the denial of the Sacred Hell. Point blank, poor Gigi.
Oh, trying to get the 6-6H. Catch PMA, hitting something on wake up, but the backdash will enable this conversion into this next one. Setting up for the pressure in the corner. And I love the patience from PMA, because in this situation, you know that they're looking for you to make a mistake. So just doing some long-range staggers, reacting, and then sending them back to the corner. You don't have to set up GG in all of these situations. Okay, good tech. Very dangerous.
Yeah, honestly, I agree with you, Hollow. It's just been like it'll throw out these normals where they count on there. It doesn't have to go too deep. We even saw that B-Tatsu try to go in for the EX Sacred Hell, which has a little bit of slower startup on there. Was able to snipe that out on there. It's like I got a life lead here. Why do I need to do anything more?
Yeah, you can playing on that layer. I think has been so effective today, especially setting up for GG. The corner, get that guaranteed block. Dang. There's an epidemic of people just hitting that deep, hitting that DP when they're minus.
You know what? If you believe in the DP is always plus. That is my motto right here. Down on there. This is set point for BMA.
Battle 2. Engage.
B-Tatsu needs a miracle right now. And it's looking real bad for our Galleon player. Now on the Ilsa.
Yeah, we're just keeping the distance on there. Again, Earth doesn't get anything off the Sacred Hell. Hasn't been able to fire it, but the U-skill version of that coming out of the place. Hold on here. Get a little bit of life, but not for very long.
Yago's reactions to these staggers today have been really good, especially like up against B-Tatsu, just not letting anything go through. One Elf in a Dream within chip range as well. 5L will be the answer that PMA is looking.
What damage? Yeah, hold on, I got the match for you. Hold on, allow me to sell you winners finals. TiempoGris versus the Mars Bar. Do you like damage? Here you go. I'm gonna give you all the damage.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be a lot about Tiempo needing to recognize the situations where Mars is doing a little bit of overextending. Right there, good DP, has it online, knows that that's always going to be a consistent option. Showing it early means they might be more afraid to go for this mix, and right now, we're riding free.
This is kind of what I want to see from players when they're fighting against Wilnas actually here. Be very active, especially like some of the buttons that Mars Bars have been getting away with the lava swipe on there. Just seeing that initial reaction and just getting the punish.
He's not like a normal character, so like a lot of situations where you would think he might be able to fight back, like he doesn't have a 6XL, he doesn't have, his staggers are good, but if you're patient here, look, he can't do much. Yeah, he's waiting. He knows that if you're going for the mix, it's immediately going to be a DP. So Mars is playing a lot more patiently right now.
Yeah, the Brass Sword in there, actually waiting for Mars Bar to make a reaction, and had perfect positioning in there with the Volcanic Knee to get the chaser out of there with the projectile one more time, and the 6XL to begin things anew. Okay.
Yeah, sending immediately to the corner is really nice in that situation, and Mars. Live in a world of hurt. It's still doable. You're Wilnas, and this is not a lot of damage quite yet. We're gonna immediately go for the guard cancel. Alright, first mix being landed there. Good punish off from Mars Bars as well, confirming into the side switch, and now corner pressure is going to be online for Mars.
Oh, and the delay on the overhead option coming in there. More than enough time to react to that with SBA.
I like how many times they're reversing. Like I said, it really is going to make Mars think about these situations a lot more.
smash, but you know what? We got the throw, and that's going to be more than enough damage on here. As we were saying, all of that, Mars Bars was just doing the damage, making the work here, tying up the round count.
Spacing, Tiempo just right outside of it. Mars very smart on that setup. A little bit too far as well, where even if you DP, I mean, if you DP, it's possible it might even win.
The lava swipe from outside of the distance in there, trying to bait out a button from TiempoGris, not biting on that here. Nothing on the 6-6 M option coming in for Mars Bars.
And big spend, 50 meter. Not in the hands right now of TiempoGris. Mars has so much meter to deal with, and we're gonna spot dodge on reaction. Or not reaction, we're gonna do it preemptively.
Believe in victory.
Thinking that riding freeze coming, getting the throw.
Alright, and oh, here we go. Big counter hit. Doesn't get a whole lot off of it here. He's gonna get the respond to favor, tie up the life count between the two right now.
Spacing trap. Big limbs, big damage, you die.
Not without the cinematic angles at the beginning there. You'll see your death from all sides here. It looks pretty good for Mars Bars.
Okay, we're gonna get the M riding free.
Surprise on that, got caught with the low and the call out. They can't get the flame uppercut, just a little too far away, but TiempoGris is more than ready to make up for that mistake for Mars.
5L. He's gonna catch them, but Tiempo still in a commanding position right now. We got 80 meter here.
Yeah, we are one U skill away from being done. Just an EX volcanic knee. Got the SSBA on lock. If you get that conversion here, you can make some hurt happen. Oh, the trade! And to get to go ahead opting for the back throw option on there. TiempoGris is going to take another round on here. Similar situation to that first match.
Yeah. Still, Mars is one up right now. Okay. Oh, they're waiting. They're trying to get the right whiff punish right now. Good 236U, but and then the wake up DP. Mars getting baited out. Still alive. Wait. Oh. Big punish. Now for Mars, the text. No whiff punish coming on the 2U. TiempoGris.
Wall bounce. You have SBA rather on deck here. Be able to go ahead and fire it away here. Blam. And that killed. I was not quite sure. I thought it was going to be like a little sliver of health, but it's going to tie it up now. It's 1-1 between Mars Bars and TiempoGris.
Battle 1. Engage.
What's Tiempo gonna do in terms of we're gonna stay trying to chase down some of this movement? Oh, yep, there we go. Finding the 2L.
Excellent.
Bomb. What time is it? Delta clock time. Oh, never mind. It's flame uppercut time. That's actually the real clock. We're on Wilnas standard time here.
6L. A lot of scaling in this combo, but I would still super to get rid of a point. Oh, big damage.
Goes a long way. Mars Bar does have access to 50%.
Oh,
minimum.
no.
Oh, yeah.
Sentai kick. So, worst position possible. DPL wake up, and Mars is gonna take the round. Yeah, I would have DP'd too.
I get it. I get it. Definitely get it in that situation, but unfortunate, Mars Bar was more than ready to receive on that. But Delta Clock early on, that might help out TiempoGris if you get that right hit.
Good
Neutral
jump.
jump. Yeah, jumping you. Doing a lot of work on here.
Situation could turn around though for Mars. Plus on plus.
I do like the idea from Mars Bars in there just to go in for the neutral jump, but was still close enough to get punished by the ground normal for TiempoGris. A little bit of a standoff on here. Mars Bars has that SSBA on deck. You could see it happen here after the lava spike.
Trying to be so careful right now. So much meter online. Going for the low. And the 2U will catch the movement. Mars able to punish a lot of this hesitation. Tiempo trying to be patient. Doesn't want to let some of this stuff rip.
Man, when I need to check like reach under the couch for like change or something, or trying to find like something that hot on there, I'm going to use Wilnas and get the 2U on there. That goes places. Speaking of going places, though, Hadron Smash, you're going to go all the way into the corner here, and again we're reaching out.
Yep. TP checking for mid-range as well. Combo, 15 meter on deck, and set point right now for Mars.
Looking to be in a good position to get into that grand finals here, but you have to go through at least one more match around with TiempoGris at here. Trying to hold down from that distance here with the riding free, and we're blocking a little bit more, waiting out for these buttons.
It's here. Big combo going to the corner. Okay, yes, 6XL.
Check for whips on here, but you know, immediate use of the BC, make a little bit of space. The wall bounce, okay. Still alive, and you got to deal with SSBA, Wilnas on there. Bait out the U-skill flame uppercut, and you have more than enough opportunity to get that round in there. Stay alive in the set.
Alright, now Mars is playing patient, trying to find that right situation. 2U whiffs. No whiff punishes seen on that move.
We are absolutely looking out for that 2U in there. Mars Bar's been showing that from time to time. It has a long enough range on there. The Star Chaser fast enough calls out Mars. We're still getting to the corner. We're trying to check this out. Where are we going? Get hit with the lava swipe.
Only one Brave Point available right now. DP as an answer to that Hydron knee.
Too high up, like unfortunately was not able to get the full conversion on that here.
Gotta be careful.
Oh, unfortunate on there. Did not want 2U in that situation on there. That could be dire.
Yeah, well, look at the meter. I think the meter is going to be super important here. Anything that happens, you can always just reversal if you're Wilnas. RPS for the win.
There has shown those reactions here from a distance. Blocks up the lava swipe just at the last moment.
Really
on
looking
Mars side.
He's going for chip. He's going for chip. But he's not going to be able to get it. It's going to be UDP to take it. Mars is going to grand finals of winner's side.
Another 3-4. But we're going back here. Seika versus PMA on the Zeta, on the Ferry. No new surprises, no changes, but here we go.
Okay, so earlier, Iago 1-2-1,
Battle 1.
and now they will be fighting off again for the second time today in these losers semis.
Rhapsody from downtown, mid-range on that. It's going to get the mark.
Versatility of Rhapsody allows you a lot of options in this matchup. Okay. Hard situation for Iago in the corner, but a mean hit 5L. Okay, staggers, do not stagger me, PMA says.
Being very patient on this, but it gets bent. Waits for no one. That's going to be plenty of time to go ahead. Set up the orb on there. Side switch. Take the corner for yourself on there. Take a third of the life bar. Not a bad trade.
Good jump. Not able to find the finish. Have to be careful about letting PMA live.
Seika's been depending on skill infinite wonders a couple times, but gets flipped out of the air. Where are you going? Sit down. PMA taking that first round.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, very well played from PMA in that round. That was just round 1, by the way.
That one, absolutely. GG coming out here. Get the shock on.
Oh, there what I was talking about the versatility of Rhapsody, able to beat out a lot of those longer normals that are all mids. So good. Walk up, tries to bait out a Brave counter. Not gonna be able to work out, but PMA still gets caught in this situation. And 50 meter. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yep. Was able to make that change happen at the end there. I was wondering if be early on because Seika unfortunately whiffed on lost the opportunity on the 2 infinite wonders that got sent out, so it was back down to 0 meter. Built it up insanely quick on there just in case they needed it, but we're able to get the damage where it counts. Good harvest.
Yeah, frame trap. Wait, wake up mash yet again from PMA. Just. You think that was a misinput?
Oh, maybe thought a little bit closer in that scenario. Right now, though, you're in a more precarious situation coming in for PMA to take that game.
Yeah. Risks not paying off for Seika in that last round. But I don't disagree with trying to do them. You want to be able to catch PMA off guard. Try to make them really work for these wins, but right now, just the zoning working out in the corner, able to get those anti-airs and then Brave counter them back into the corner.
A lot of the game too has been PMA really denying a lot of the U-skill pressure that Seika has been demonstrating in their U-skill Infinite Wander, Spirit Harvest, everything in between. Like before it can even begun, we're getting the confirm right back into the ultimate Trump. That should be more than enough thanks to the EXDP in the end.
Battle 2. Engage.
PMA, even though they have been losing some of these interactions, it just feels like Seika has a hard time building momentum in this match.
But there's one way to do it. Yeah, U-skill Rhapsody going all the way on that into the Spirit Harvest. Going to get the corner for themselves, and they're going to challenge it out with the backdash.
Ooh. I think Seika thought they were just gonna do a 5L there. They tried to Rhapsody through it. PMA. Very close right now. These are the kinds of situations where I feel like PMA actually really benefits. And yeah, side switch. 50 meters still on deck.
And just to even be able to sit down at the very end there, the threat of GG coming out for Seika to move, and PMA was on the prowl. 2 up now.
don't think PMA really intended to commit to anything, but they saw it was like, oh, I only need to do like one or two special moves in order to get my super up, and then I can just immediately close it anyway. So both a chip out situation and a mix situation threatened at the end. Psyche had to do something.
Spot dodge on it. Seika tried to change up the trajectory a little bit away, but the Spear of Armis is going to clip on PMA just for a little bit. Spin a meter on the eventual reversal option for PMA.
Good anti-air. Trying to keep them in the corner right now. Can't really punish that, but you don't have to. As long as you keep Psyche in these positions, in the corner, there's just not much they're going to be able to be doing here. Waiting it out to you, hard to see. And PMA on set point.
I need some baseball card stats about the number of times PMA has sent out Orb and it has worked out. I think it's like not worked out in one scenario here tonight.
Yeah. Even when it's not hitting, the value given is just so high.
GG coming out to play for a little bit. Tried to use the U-Skill Spear of Armis to approach on there, but great tech from PMA.
Okay, 6-6M, but backdash is going to be the option. Be able to finish off this set. EMA off to fight TiempoGris in the rematch.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
We play through the first part of the segment. Seems like a common theme with the intros today.
All right, and yeah, we're going to get caught in here from GG. On here, going to get the corner as a reward here. TiempoGris is going to be stopped shortly by the GG, but not for, you know what? It's back out.
Oh, Thunderbird just completely ignores the Brave counter, and now the Miss DP, massive damage, and the confirm to go to the corner from TiempoGris. What a combo.
Yeah, that looked like an early, like too early on the BC on it. Wanted to go for the second option and realizing it was not going to clip out that. However, though, get the knockdown into the GG setup one more time in here, and we're going to catch the backdash with the Stargazer from Tiempo.
Yeah, and the backdash again. You can see it.
Battle 2.
It was either that or they didn't block low, but either way, TiempoGris able to start off pretty good.
Get the knockdown, get a light tapping from GG, and then the DP challenge on the Thunderbird on there. Saw the slow flash.
Teammate has not been hit. Okay, first blocked move. Ooh, ult TP. Ooh. Okay, big hit. Another Delta Clock situation.
Oh, did we just go in for the 2L? Okay, I see it on there. I see the vision. The vision leads to score and rounds and wins, and 1 up for TiempoGris.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Was there any Grims or Galleons? We had one. B-Tatsu was played Galleon for the first match in our set.
Yeah.
There. That's about it though. Switched over to Ilsa for the rest of it. But in the meantime though, between Beatrix and Ferry, they're trying to go into 6-6. Now goes ahead, gets denied, and again just ready to go with the ultimate tromp after.
Yeah. Safe confirm. Tries to go low that time, but getting caught. PMA. No full confirm in this situation. GG controlling a lot of space, but Thunderbird into a very good Delta Clock. Means that you're getting some very good damage in the corner and forcing PMA to really commit to a defense option here.
Yeah, Delta.
Goodbye.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, yeah, just gets denied. Like, no, I do not want the throw. Do not even try attempt to whip the throw. No, how rude.
And finds it to you. And the DP is committed. PMA will be able to get the side switch without having to combo into it.
Get denied. You know what? Again, a second time, we're ready for it. And then we even have GG on deck for the assist on there. Like we're in the NBA Finals or something.
Gotta be careful. Oh! The stand tech as well. And the backdash into 5L.
Battle 3. Engage.
Far L on here, but we're gonna go in. Dive whip. Trying to get out there again with the DP. Beppo coming in to save the day.
Yeah, Beppo's kind of one of the MVPs so far for PMA, but it's not over. I mean, you can still lose this round and then go down 2-0. Not over till it's over right now. And TiempoGris trying to find their way in. Plus, I love the dive kick because you've never seen TiempoGris go for these anti-airs, so you're not afraid of it starting now. And you can just get some free plus frames.
There's definitely been few and far between on there. Right now, we're just trying to deal with the strike pressure on it. Having a hold down block, but here comes the orb. Don't you want to ponder it? You might be pondering it. Oh, no. Okay, all right. 2 times at least it gets away on that. Fades away just on the back throw there. Pretty lucky.
Oh, almost. Thunderbird still plus. Well, I'm not sure what PMA hit there, but TiempoGris 2-0 lead.
Engage.
Looking like if things are going the way it is, it might be the TiempoGris run back on here coming. Trying to get the approach on the backdash on here. PMA being a little bit more call out, but the Embrace Sword says, stay in that corner, please. I would like you there, please.
GG. Good blocks from TiempoGris. Getting checked a little bit on the corner, but PMA, are they going to be able to keep it up? The defense has been just so difficult for both players.
Oh, the second 2L makes its mark here, and Delta Goggle is more than available to be able to use. And here we go. Spin on that SSPAC, the full cinematic here. I think you were. I don't want to make a guess here, but I think, yeah, you are going to be alive, but not for very long, potentially. Oh, hold on! call the ambulance, but not for me! TMA comes out of the wet work there.
Battle 2.
Yeah, a little bit too telegraphed on the fake safe jump.
Oh, this time, yeah, going to get the full combo on top of that. Taking the 2 hits from the dive whip. Back into the wall you go. Time for you.
If they're still available. Yeah. Oh, tried to bait it, but it's gonna be a workout. Shit. All right, we good anti here. PMA. A little bit of momentum back in their favor, but it didn't feel like it was too. It didn't feel like it was too dominant. So, oh, good call out on the spot dodge.
Go ahead and follow up on the riding free on there. Just get a little bit of that extra corner carry just for that.
I want to see TiempoGris go for the 2H on these dive kicks. Like, we've seen PMA go for them so often on offense. Oh, you're baited, and that's TiempoGris going into set point.
Battle 2.
And just like waiting out that prime opportunity here early on the spot dodge, and you're trying to make that that approach. Going to get a little bit of love taps on here, but it just doesn't take much for Ferry to be able to turn that around and get the knockdown.
Yeah, you're okay with the situation if you're PMA. Coming out on top in terms of Brave points is definitely one of your goals.
Yeah, understandable. Doesn't want to deal with the plus frames from Thunderbird on there afterwards here, but you're going to have to deal with all this damage on here after. Trying to get another setup on here just to maybe, you get that hit, you're going to have SBA on deck. You actually have it available now just from the block string.
They tried a 2-3-6U, getting hit by GG. Thunderbird, gonna whiff, now no meter. And only 1 point? Okay, I spoke too soon. 0 points on. Oh, 6XL gets the hit. No Delta Clock online. 50 meter available, but a little bit too late. Thunderbird in order to catch them mashing, but there comes the mash. It was a little bit late.
We block, you know what? We returned the favor. I saw you block my DP earlier, and I really appreciated that. I wanted to return the favor. How does it feel? Boys on the riding free, but the far light, oh, too far away to get the throw, and TiempoGris is going to take full advantage of that.
Confirm? They use all their cooldowns. And going right for the command grab. Next combo could do massive damage off of Delta Clock.
The other side escapes from the corner in there. Oh, the spot dodge on there. Still couldn't get like away on the follow-up on there. See that from TiempoGris in the previous set as well.
Okay, right option in that situation. Tiempo is still pretty safe there to be able to hit a button, even after the spot dodge. I don't know what the frame data is looking like, but we've seen it multiple times where they've done the Thunderbird after, and it's been spot dodged. It's still their turn. Oh, I think, yeah, it's a very hard situation right now for Tiempo. Game 5 situation for PMA possible.
Star Chaser, beautiful. We're one riding free away. The Thunderbird, does Indiana Jones escape from the scenario on here?
20 seconds left. Oh, it hits, but the far H. PMA takes us to game
Believe in
5.
victory.
Oh, I can't believe only it was the final hit of Star Chaser that actually hit on there. Wasn't enough, and the trade from PMA was game 5 time. Love to see it here in this loser finals here.
Excellent.
Frame trap.
Great.
We're more than ready on it. Big, so the blue stuff being on the screen was able to spot dodge on it, trying to super jump over the orb, but it's still going to bounce back at you.
I cannot believe they didn't have to block or they didn't get hit by the orb there. That was pretty insane. All right.
Yeah, they just got hit by everything else. It's what really happened there.
Yo, PMA.
Inverse
Oh,
orb,
no.
if you will. Set point yet again for Tiempo.
2. Engage.
Trying to ride free in that situation, trying to go under these normals, which make it's just such a big threat.
Oh, okay. Exhausted the EX riding free for just a few moments here. You're going to have to either spin meter or wait for it to come back. It just did, but you're in the middle of this combo here for PMA. You're going to have to deal with GG one more time. And again, gets called out with the pass into the goal line. We're rejecting here. Jumped in with Going to get hit with the... Hold on. We got hit with Thunderbird into the Delta Clock. Okay.
Yeah, and this is dangerous. Additionally, because of only 1 point on deck, but they will be able to finish it off. We're going to last round between these two again. Man, you can tell how often these two play.
Yes,
How
indeed.
close.
And you know what?
Oh,
No throw for you. We're going to check it out here with the follow-up.
Excellent.
Combo reset on here. Try to check the feet, check the toes.
Not able to catch the backdash, but Thunderbird, the hit actually does so much work there. And now, hard situation, PMA, 2 points. It needs to make this comeback.
Actually gained a BP and lost the BP, and now we're at 1 BP remaining for PMA as we go ahead, set up the orb, got caught, full hit on deck on here and the corner. Little part of that life bar is well and gone.
Yeah, lead evaporated. And they're trying to play patiently here. They don't want to overextend. Thunderbird.
Oh, and expected on the reaction right there from GG, the champion. Absolutely here. And I have a feeling that any approach, like, you might have Orb come out to play, and you might see some very funny shenanigans happen if PMA has their way on this. Regardless of, hope you all have been enjoying this top 8 all evening long. Just like one more quick shout out to the Matcherino on there. There are sponsor quests also to do if you have not done any of those as well. So definitely make that happen. And if you've not subscribed to Paragon FGC, you might as well think about that too, because like the next day VODs, you can watch this whenever you want. Here we are early on. We're trying to go in there with the jump. No dice coming in. We're just getting denial all day from PMA.
I'm going up close. I mean, that is definitely risky, I think. Standing that close in a matchup where you definitely don't need to, but all right, like the GG backup there. Much better game plan, and we're going to BP them back into the corner.
Significant life lead. We're just going to go in. Jump scare on the Gespenst on their back in the corner you go. And you know what? We got GG. We got the orb. What else do we need out here? We got the lows. That's what we need. That really, really sets the scene.
Yeah, round 1 perfect.
Battle 2. Engage.
Right back at it here. Going to get the 916L in there. Gets rid of GG at a moment's notice. That's actually going to be really important in this matchup here. Mars Bar is trying to get rid of GG at any given opportunity. Use skill Volcanic Knee going to be another option there.
Yeah, burst options are really good against a character like Ferry, who, yes, her stuff is big, but it is a tiny bit slower sometimes. So you have a bit more openings than you might think.
Oh, the
Nice
spot dodge on there. Yeah. I almost feel it's a given that if Wilnas is a football field away from you, Volcanic Knee is incoming. Almost guaranteed.
Plus, no points here for PMA. There's nothing really you really have to do as Mars Bars, because you can hold the health lead and with punish if you want.
Yeah, like full screen, use skill, Volcanic Knee coming out in the face. That's all you needed. You didn't even need any follow-ups or anything. You didn't have to solve around 1 round each.
Alright, guess in the corner.
Oh, and we get on the follow-up on here. That's going to be more than enough on here. Check out the multiple camera angles of Wilnas' webcam. We take game number 1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Get that bow into the GG setup. Going to keep it down with the knock. The jump in coming in from PMA. Going to give him full combo.
Alright. Long range punish.
And again with the perfect on here, familiar siding, but Marsbar took that first match after that was done here.
Oh, GG making sure they sit still.
Gonna hit the combo limit as a result of that. Nice backdash away from the 2U option from Wilnas. Gonna keep on adding it up here. A little bit unusual on the follow-up here, so PMA did not continue on the combo. Also, owner global rating with a party of 16. Thank you so very much here. You're just in time for Grand Finals.
Yeah. Kind of exciting zoner gorilla matchup. Playing very patiently. Oh, the battle of the U skills, and the UTP is gonna win out in the end, with PMA taking their first game of Grand Finals.
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
6L just gonna go in. Oh, we're trying to snuff out GG with that timing, but we don't have it at the moment here. Like, going to give like GG a full chance to go, like get a little bit of punish there.
All right, you Volcanic Knee going back to the corner. Good anti-air and conversion. Be able to get the knockdown. Guarantees that GG will protect PMA from any damage on Wake Up. Oh.
Coming out there, aggressive GG. Oh, and then we're gonna get we got the blocks in there, and we're gonna go ahead. We don't get the cinematic, unfortunately, but we do get the damage. That's all we really need.
Oh, that was really risky. The U just being blocked into nothing. Any punish gonna kill, but PMA's gonna risk it all. Get the UDP and win the round.
Yeah, Marsbar has been trying to follow up a lot of those options quite a bit, so no surprise that, I mean, PMA has been very aggressive with the DPs this entire top 8 here. But like, no surprise that we see that happen on there just at the tail end, realize it's like, oh, you're gonna hit a button anyway, let me get the damage before you can. Sets it up. Good blocking from Marsbar. We are leapfrogging right now, just getting away from each other.
Delay tech. Preventing the mix. DP. Okay. DP on minus ranks. Guard cancel back into the corner. UDP. Okay, Marsbars. This could be dangerous. No points on deck for either player, but PMA still needs to approach in order to get this win. And Mars can sit back.
Yeah, had plenty of life at that point there. I like waiting to buy their moment in there just to get the hit, get the confirm.
Good counter poke, but right now PMA.
Oh,
so good.
Oh, got in there with the jumping U for like deep in there, actually.
I think Mars is trying to add in more more approach options, but PMA is just like, you know what? I'm dominating this neutral this round.
Yeah, it's like, and you know what? Check out my orb. You always bring out the orb when it's going very well. Okay. You got hit with the BB tag. That's what you got hit with there. Got in with the low afterwards. Okay, PMA up 2. Look at the reset thing.
It's because Mars went to walk back, and then I don't think they realized at the time that, like, oh yeah, I need to block one.
Yeah, that orb stays on the screen way longer than you think it does.
I was about to sit.
Denied on there, going to go ahead and use the U-skill DP. Trying to get away from GG one more time, but we're keeping control of his spacing on here. We doesn't even want to deal with it. On to the other side! Nothing for the Raging Strike! That's going to be significant damage, and you know, you got the follow-up on here. You able to finish the job for this set. Reset point for PMA.
Battle 2. Engage.
Good start. This is the momentum you need if you're Mars. Try to take the set back.
A lot of decks with these two M's on here on top of that, and we got the full confirm into the SBA. Another round here, still going to keep alive in this part of the set, not wanting to get to that reset.
Battle 3. Engage.
Okay. Mars, I think, really needs this round. Ooh! Dive kick back. I like that they always DP though, because you can't really get a combo there. Should be looking for that extra pressure.
Mars Bar trying to build up a little bit of meter with those just blocks in there. Does have SBA on deck now. Getting there scot-free. You might be in full world of hurt, PMA, but you know what? Ponder the orb for a little bit more, please.
Ooh.
That's what the top of that the castle looks like, huh? Okay.
Teammate catching them, move backwards. Good reaction with the UDP. And GG will guarantee some pressure, but not enough to finish off the round. Mars Bars knows this round is still doable.
Has the meter to make it happen on here. You're one volcanic knee away from closing that distance. Right now it's PMA controlling the screen on here.
Build another super here, and yeah, it could be over. Just in terms of chip, 10 seconds left. And the overhead to finish it. PMA gets the reset.
All right, back to 0 we go. Back to the room we go for a little bit here. And that is yeah, at the end there, just it was like waiting for the meter. Mars Bar had a couple opportunities maybe to try to get in there. Maybe was a little bit too afraid of the meter opportunities in there coming in, but PMA was able to get the orb out into play, and that was all it took at the end.
Wilnas versus
New set though between these two. Reset will be the last set of the night,
victory.
and if it's as sick as that first set, I'm excited.
Oh, absolutely. Going to go in 2M for days coming in from Mars Bar. Going to get the confirm in here. More aggression on the Blitzkrieg right now. And to get the trade on the 6-6L, going to get denial. PMA is on 1 BP. But now we're back into it, what we're seeing in that last match.
Get another BP online. Even if this doesn't get you that much more pressure, you get more chances. Oh no! Okay, still gets the throw. Mars Bars though, alive and well, able to.
Oh,
nice.
That was a hot play. That was a hot play. Ground normals beat out the Wilnas, still up in the air, and that's going to be PMA's round.
Battle 2. Engage.
Look, how was I supposed to know they were going to get caught in the air?
GG
Rocking
just ready.
hard.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't in this. But BlaQNYC has an answer for everything.
This is the kind of character where you want to make matchups pretty simple. You don't want to have to overcomplicate what you're doing. And right here, it's just gonna be, can I mix my opponent? The micro walk in order to get the anti-air. Mars actually stuck in the corner now and getting hit on wake up. But here comes the mix.
Okay, and yeah, holding it down on there. Try to go in, take the turn back with the jump U, but gets Beppoed back out into the way here.
Oh, no confirm. Messes it up.
And now PMA truly in the lead, taking that first match. And we're thinking about things. We're starting to see a little bit of changes here. Like, what can we do different?
Ilsa saying Iago trying to gatekeep the winner title. That's fair.
Yep.
GG. Setting up for neutral right now. Plus some block dive kick. Finally, Mars not DPing. They saw that PMA was baiting it before. So trying to respect a little bit more, but giving a little bit more guaranteed pressure. 2 points off of PMA though. I think you'd call that pretty successful in this situation.
Ball is bouncing ball. Having to force the block on the GG here, and you're stuck in there. You know what? Go ahead with the throw. It doesn't, or dissipates in time, but you at least get the damage from the throw.
Oh, all right. Volcanic knee. That is the jump scare option that PMA is gonna be afraid of. Oh, GG.
Oh, we tried to take it back, but you know what? The orb was already out into play, and you're just going to get a face full of it here as PMA takes another round.
Battle 2. Engage.
Okay, gets caught, but still PMA pressing a lot on defense.
Has 100% meter on deck here. But PMA is not letting anything happen. The 2M going to be the first hits that Mars trying to get started on here.
Yeah, no trust in that conversion. Not gonna be able to get the kill just yet. No points on deck for PMA, but 100 meter. That's always threatening.
And there it is. Check it out. Oh, I got caught blocking low on that, so going to get hit with the FG from PMA.
Based on time right now, PMA looking for the chip out and the timings. Finally, Mars found out that PMA was a little bit too comfortable with spamming that. So, you volcanic knee.
Mars has been caught trying to duck, to block, like blocking low on the orb a couple of times at this point here. Like that was why he got lit up by the overhead. But right now we're opening up this Ferry.
Yeah, you need a big comeback if you're PMA here. Go up 2-0.
There we go, Hollow. This time believed in the 2M, confirmed into the Hadron Smash. Going to go ahead, get the kill on there in the end. 1-1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
All right, good find with the knee, and you go right into the Oki. Not in the corner yet. Able to call the backdash. No full conversion off of The U skill.
6M was able to get above on the low whip. Another time, PMA's been very frivolous with the use of these BPs. Happy to spin them off just to get Wilnas off of PMA.
Knows that they can get a free one back just by activating and force them into bad situations. The ball not helping out at the end. Oh no, the JU. Bars. Big conversion in the corner.
Yeah, did it. Trying to go in there one more time. 0 BP left on here. Run up, Beppo. We are just running up into the face of danger right there.
Yeah. We called out. Knew that Mars was going to be pressing a button in that situation, and it worked. PMA. Catching Mars be a little impatient as well. Pressing after a lot of these situations. Gets the punish. PMA. Setting up. GG. And now we're walking to the corner.
Oh, we try to get on the follow-up, but ready, more than ready on that, being airborne at that point. PMA going to get the wall bounce. Time for the GG. Get clipped out of that, and the F cheeky one more time. Bring it down. That's going to be the lead for PMA.
Yeah. And again, it's very similar position to this last set. And now PMA only needs one more in order to take it home.
Mars being very active at the moment here and getting hit by everything that PMA is giving out there. Follow up on the gets bent, EX Trom. Enough time to set up the GG for a play date.
Calling out the roll. PMA playing a little bit more patiently in that situation and able to set up. Alright, guaranteed block, set up, gonna activate super, and then punish!
Oh, and you get the the extra overkill. It's like, what are we playing, Invincible Versus right now?
Yeah. Tournament point.
PMA has been on fire these last few rounds on here. Marsport's gotta make a change to neutral jump. Might help from this distance on here. But again, getting denied by the Brave counter from PMA.
The damage.
Running a little bit hot. That could go a long way for sure.
Mars Bar is looking to take us to game 5 right now. Not over yet. Cross.
Trying to get the lead on this, but enough time to set up GG. Actually, the clash and with the 6XL made GG go away at that moment. We're sitting pretty. We're just waiting for a reaction here. We're just throwing out the normal, make sure to keep it locked down, and hey, you know what? Have an orb too. My treat.
Gets the anti-air, or moving closer to them. Slight bigger health lead, and you could spend an extra point if you're PMA. 100 meters for Mars Bars. A lot of trust in that damage, and I fully agree.
Farrell making the job work here, but still got a little bit more. Chipping away slowly but surely at the helm.
Yeah, and not only chipping away, but getting more meter. That's the thing, is that like, the longer you let this go on, oh! Yeah, that's
hell of a way to avoid the orb, too.
Yeah.
PMA got that 50% on lock here. Going to go ahead with a couple hits. GG coming out of it. Flame uppercut pushes forward, gets away from the situation.
I'm gonna say it. PMA is gonna go for a third super. Oh no, they're not. They're gonna be able to get the win here with the hit confirm. That's gonna be PMA, the winner for today. 3-1.